Listening to the Dead by Katie Hims. Enoch's Machine.
Wash behind your ears.
Josie?
Wash behind your ears.
I had a very strange dream last night.
Well, we all have strange dreams, Clara. That's what dreams are. If they weren't strange, they wouldn't be dreams.
But this one was frightening.
Well, that's not a dream, that's a nightmare.
Emily was wearing this dress, this blue dress that I'd never seen before, and she was all wet, dripping wet. And I said she'd have to change before tea, and she said that dead people don't drink tea. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You look stricken. Actually, I don't know what that means, but I read it in a book somewhere. Makes me think of a tree hit by lightning.
You read too much, and it's bad for your eyes, and I don't think it does much for your head either. If you were outside all the time like a normal child, running around putting some colour in that pale face of yours, you wouldn't have dreams like this in the first place.
Good morning, Father.
Morning, Emily.
Emily?
Yes?
How are you feeling?
How am I feeling?
Yes. Do you feel perfectly well? Do you feel perfectly well in yourself?
I feel absolutely fine.
You haven't got a fever or a chill or a headache or weak limbs or spots all over your body or anything else?
No, why?
Oh, no reason.
You're a strange girl, Clara.
I know.
Do you like my new dress?
I didn't notice it straight away when you walked in, but now I'm looking at it and I'm thinking that I don't like it.
Clara?
Sorry, but I don't.
This is the loveliest dress I've ever worn.
But I think it might be bad luck.
Bad luck?
In fact, I don't think you should wear it. And I can't explain why, because it's a sort of secret, so you'll just have to trust me.
You're jealous, that's what it is.
I'm not saying it because I'm jealous. I'm saying it because I'm frightened. And if you can't see that, then you're even stupider than I thought you were.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, Josie.
Would you like some more tea, sir?
Yes, please.
Josie,
Yes, Clara.
what are we having for breakfast?
Kippers.
Oh, no.
They're good for you.
But I hate them.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Father, I don't really have to eat my kipper, do I?
Clara, I am reading the newspaper.
Sorry. Sweet and love, sweet and love.
Why are you singing that?
Singing what?
That song.
What song?
That song you were just singing.
Was I singing a song?
That song is forbidden in this house.
But I didn't know I was singing anything.
It's very insensitive of you to sing that song.
But what song was it?
Well, don't pretend that you don't know.
But I really don't.
You're a very strange girl, and I hope you grow out of it one of these days, because otherwise no one will marry you.
But I don't want anyone to marry me, so that's all right with me.
Oh, don't think my husband
I don't have a husband.
Well, I will one day. And don't think we'll look after you, because we won't.
There we go, sir. Be careful of the bone, sir.
Thank you, Josie.
And for you, Miss Clara.
I wish I could have a chocolate eclair instead.
Well, you can't.
I should much prefer a cake to a kipper.
Miss Emily.
Thank you, Josie.
I could marry a baker.
A baker?
Yes, because then I could eat all the cakes he baked.
You can't marry a man for cakes.
Why not?
You should marry a man for love.
I would be marrying for love. For the love of cakes.
Don't laugh, Josie.
Sorry.
Are you all right?
Emily.
Emily?
Slap her on
Emily.
the back, sir. Slap her on the back.
Yes. Good grief.
Are you all right now?
I think so.
No more talking. We shall sit and eat in absolute silence, and that way no one will choke to death. You hear me? No more.
For a minute I thought I was going to die.
It's that dress. That dress is bad luck.
3 months later, it was a sunny afternoon in early August. The sky was blue, and so was Emily's dress. It seemed a long time ago that Emily had nearly choked to death on the kipper bone, and Clara had begun to feel quite foolish about the fuss. And today they were eating a picnic in a boat on the river, and the picnic was all laid out on a lovely cloth with real china cups, and there was cold roast chicken and homemade lemonade and chocolate eclairs, and Clara had no feeling of anxiety, not the slightest whisper of fear. And the day was so gorgeous it was like a memory even while it was happening. And then the boat capsized. And Clara did not think of her dream then either. She thought of nothing but reaching the light.
Brush your teeth.
Do I have to?
Yes.
I would have thought today, on a day like today, teeth brushing wouldn't matter so much.
Teeth brushing matters always, no matter what. You don't want to end up like my great-aunt Mag, do you?
No.
Had no teeth at all, poor woman.
I know, you told me. You tell me all the time as if you've never told me before. It's quite annoying, actually.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, it is.
And yet you still go on asking me, why do I have to brush my teeth?
Yes, but I mean because Emily is dead.
I know what you meant.
I didn't see it, you know.
Didn't see what?
The part about how she died in my dream. The part with the boat and the river. I didn't see any of it. I mean, why wasn't it part of the dream?
I don't know.
Do you think I could have saved her?
No.
So what's the point of it then?
What's the point of what?
Me having a dream like that? What use is it? Father,
Yes, dear.
do you want my handkerchief?
Oh, it's all right, dear. I've got my own.
But your own is so wet.
Oh. Oh. Yes, it is.
Here, take mine.
Thank you. Thank you, Clara.
The night after the funeral, Clara woke up to see Emily standing at the foot of her bed. She was wearing the famous blue dress, and she was dripping water all over the rug on the floor.
There were lots of fish in the lake, tiny little sticklebacks and great big carp, but no kippers. And that's because kippers are saltwater fish.
Is this a dream?
No,
Are you sure?
I'm perfectly sure.
What's it like, being dead?
It's very quiet, because your heart stops beating. There's no sound inside you, no blood rushing around, and that's how you know for sure.
Oh,
You'll see what I mean when you're dead yourself.
am I going to die soon?
How should I know?
I thought you might have information on that kind of thing.
Well, I don't. I don't have any more information than you. In fact, you probably have more information than me, since you obviously have some sort of strange gift or curse or whatever it is.
Do you remember what happened to you?
I caught my dress on something, and I couldn't get to the surface. I couldn't reach the light.
I'm very sorry.
Well, never mind. There's nothing to be done. No point crying over spilt milk and all of that. I suppose the only good thing is that I'll stay young and pretty while you'll grow into an old crone. Although, what use is it being this young and this pretty if you can't ever marry?
Perhaps you can marry another ghost.
Ghosts don't get married, silly.
Are you crying?
I would have liked to have children. I would have liked to be a mother. And I'm so cold, Clara. I can't warm up. It's the height of summer and I can't get warm to save my life.
Clara could not wait until the morning, until she could tell her father the whole conversation from beginning to end. But then she began to doubt that it had been real. And the doubt grew and grew all through breakfast.
Oh, you've eaten all your kipper.
Have I?
Without complaining.
Oh,
That's the first time you've ever done that.
that's funny.
What about you, sir?
Me?
Are you going to eat your breakfast, sir?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I can manage it, thank you, Josie. I haven't got it in me. No appetite. No appetite at all.
For several months, Clara's father failed to eat much breakfast, or lunch, or indeed dinner for that matter. He became rather thin and quite unrecognisable. Clara did not know which man she preferred, the austere authority figure who was often obscured by a large newspaper, or the softer, sadder character he had now become.
Clara, wake up.
What? What's the matter?
Wonderful thing has happened.
What is it?
It's so wonderful that I couldn't wait until the morning to tell you.
But what is it?
Emily is happy. She's happy. She's in a place where there is no sadness. Only good things, only roses and ice cream and sunshine. It never rains where she is now, never rains. Can you imagine?
But But how do you know?
Because a very fine gentleman, a gentleman called Mr. Wesley Blackburn, has told me this, and he is very, very gifted in the art of mediumship.
What's that?
He can actually hear the dead. He can hear them speaking to him, and tonight he heard Emily. He heard her, and she doesn't want us to be sad. So we mustn't be. We must put our sadness aside. We must do that for Emily's sake, because Mr. Wesley Blackburn says she's with us all the time. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
And another marvellous thing is that Mr. Blackburn can actually levitate.
Levitate?
He can rise into the air, perfectly unaided.
How does that help him listen to dead people?
I've no idea, but it's still rather wonderful, don't you think?
I suppose so, if it's true.
Oh, it's certainly true.
Have you seen him then? Have you seen him do it?
No, I haven't seen him, but there have been reports, credible, respectable eyewitnesses.
Oh.
And he's coming here to us, to our house, which is a great honour.
He's coming here?
We have much to discuss, he and I.
I'm very glad, Father, that you're so comforted.
I shall let you sleep, my dear.
All right, yes.
Good night, Clara.
Good night, Father. Emily, you there? Emily, can you hear me? Are you there?
3 days later, Mr. Wesley Blackburn called at the house for afternoon tea.
And this is my daughter, Clara.
How do you do?
It's a pleasure to meet you, Clara.
Mr. Wesley, can I ask you something?
Of course.
How does it work?
How does what work?
How do you hear them, the dead people?
Well, I don't know. I've no idea, to be perfectly frank.
Can you see Emily right now? Is she here?
She might be. It's hard to tell without investigating further.
And how do you investigate further?
I need to channel my energies. I need to concentrate, and I need absolute quiet. A sort of church-like atmosphere, I suppose, because I'm trying to listen on a different level, at a different pitch, if you like. It's like music that ordinary people can't hear. I really don't know how to explain it to a small child.
I'm not that small.
Sorry, no, of course you're not. I just meant...
How old were you when you knew? When you knew you had...
The gift?
Yes.
Oh, I think I was very young. 3 or 4. I heard a baby in the house, crying. And there was no baby. And I had to conclude that the child was a ghost.
Mr. Blackburn and I have business to discuss, Clara.
Excuse me, Mr. Cartwright, sir, but Cook would like a word.
The cook.
Yes, sir.
Good grief. Sorry, Mr. Blackburn, I'll just be a moment. My apologies.
Not at all, not at all.
Mr. Blackburn,
Yes?
I have dreams now and again. I dream about Emily, and I don't know if it's a dream or if it's real, but she's always standing at the foot of my bed. And she tells me things like how she caught her dress on something under the water. But do you think that it's just me dreaming? Do you think it could be real?
At this stage, Clara, you're very young. I think it's difficult to say whether your dreams are simply dreams or something other.
I mean, I feel awake. I feel like I'm awake when she's talking to me.
Well, that may be, Clara. That may be.
And you said yourself you were very young. Much younger than me when you first thought you might have this gift.
That's true.
Do you think I should tell Father?
Perhaps not. Not yet. Perhaps we ought to keep this between you and me. Just for now. Perhaps I can help you work out whether in fact you have the gift, or whether the dreams are simply dreams and nothing more.
Yes, all right. Because I don't want to alarm him. Father, I mean. Especially when Emily says such different things to me.
What do you mean, different things?
Well, she didn't say anything about sunshine or roses or ice cream. To me, she seems quite sad and quite lonely. If I were to say all that to Father, how would that comfort him?
Well, it wouldn't.
And then, one time, she just sang me a song. and I said to her, "Why are you singing me that song?" And she said that this was the song our mother used to sing to her.
I see.
And I feel as if I've heard it before, in other dreams, and then I think, has my mother sung it to me? Has my mother tried to visit me and I didn't even realise?
From then on, Mr. Wesley Blackburn became a regular visitor to the house, and he always found the time to speak to Clara about her most recent psychic experience, although never within earshot of Enoch Cartwright or anyone else.
What's that?
It's a phone autograph.
What's a phone autograph?
It can record sound. It can record you and me talking.
How?
Well, you see this cylinder?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You see it's covered in tinfoil. Mm-hmm. This here is called a stylus, and this device will etch marks, grooves in fact, on the tinfoil. Are you with me so far?
Kind of.
Well, when you or I speak, you see there's a change in air pressure.
Oh.
And the depths of the grooves made by the stylus correspond to the change in air pressure created by the original sound. The original sound being our voices. See?
Not really.
Well, let's try and record something, shall we? Let's try and record you speaking.
Me?
Why not? Would you like that?
Yes, please.
When I tell you, you need to say something into this device here.
What shall I say?
Anything you like, anything at all. It doesn't matter what you say.
When shall I say it?
No, just a moment. I'll get everything ready. I need to crank this handle, and in a moment, you can begin. All right then, whenever you're ready, Clara.
Little tiny sticklebacks.
Keep going.
Great big carp.
And some more.
Kippers are saltwater fish.
Keep going.
When I grow up, I shall marry a baker called George.
Very good. Very good. And now we can play it back.
Little tiny stickleback. Great big carp. Kippers are saltwater fish. When I grow up, I shall marry a baker called George. Father, it's wonderful.
Isn't it marvellous? And do you know the most wonderful part of all?
No, what is it?
Mr. Blackburn believes we can use this device to record Emily.
Record Emily?
Yes. Imagine it.
But how would that work?
I shall have to build a much larger membrane. And then, when it's ready, I shall light candles and burn incense, make the atmosphere as church-like as possible. I will insist on absolute silence throughout the house. Oh, yes, it's very exciting, isn't it?
It took Enoch Cartwright several months to perfect his new machine to his own satisfaction, and then several more months of requesting absolute silence, absolute stillness from his household. In fact, the servants were driven quite mad by the whole business. But one afternoon, Clara found him dancing for joy in the parlour.
Listen, just listen to this.
What?
She's recorded, Clara. Emily is recorded.
Is she truly?
Just listen to this. Can you hear it?
Hear what?
The voice.
No.
You need to try harder. There, did you hear that? And that?
It just sounds like water to me.
Yes, certainly it's the sound of water, which is perfectly right, because of the nature of her death.
Oh, yes.
And underneath the water is Emily's voice.
I couldn't hear that part.
You need to train your ears. It's all a matter of reception, of being open. You're not being open, Clara.
Sorry.
Let me play it again to you. Listen again. Did you hear it that time?
No. Sorry, Father. I did try, honestly.
I think she's saying something like, "The horse hates cucumber salad."
Why would she be saying that?
Well, I've no idea. No idea. Listen again. Did you hear it? Did you hear it that time?
Possibly. I'm not sure.
I mean, that might not be it, of course. That might not be what she's saying, not at all. I need to refine the process as best I can. I need to improve the mechanism, improve the clarity of the voice, and then, when it's improved and refined, I shall patent it.
But, Father, the machine, it doesn't work. I mean, not yet.
It might not be perfect yet, but it certainly works. I've no doubt that it works. All it requires is a little refining.
But why would Emily be telling us that the horse hates cucumber salad?
Well, that's not the point. You're entirely missing the point.
And what is the point?
But it's a miracle. It's a miracle that Emily is saying anything at all.
The horse hates cucumber salad. Yes!
You can hear it, can't you?
Certainly I can.
And it is Emily, isn't it?
Without question.
But, Mr. Blackburn, why would she be saying that?
Well, we don't know. We have no idea. We shall have to work hard to decode the meaning.
Indeed, of course. Absolutely.
But imagine if we were to offer these recordings to grieving relatives. Imagine the possibilities of consolation, of comfort. We might lighten the load, offer some small, joyous thing to treasure. I think it's a marvellous breakthrough, Enoch.
I knew you would support my findings. Of course, it needs a little tinkering, a little refining.
Oh, I think it's ready. I think it's ready now.
I'd like to work on further refining the clarity of the voice.
But that clarity may never be achievable.
I'm sure, in time...
There are people who would benefit from this device just as it is. If we wait for something that may never happen, then we may be depriving these people of this opportunity.
What about the patent?
Yeah, apply for the patent by all means. But I think we should begin work immediately.
Begin work?
Myself and your father, offering our services from this very house.
From this house?
This house has a wonderful energy. This house is very, very welcoming to the spirits.
Really?
Do you know, this morning as I walked through the door of this house, I heard the two sweetest voices in the world singing to me.
Really?
Sweet and low, sweet and low. Did your wife ever sing that song to your children?
Yes. Yes, she sang it to Emily.
I thought so. It's just as I suspected.
And after my wife died, she died giving birth to Clara. After she died, I told Emily never to sing it again.
Well, my dear friend, I'm afraid your wife and your daughter are singing that song in this house every single day.
Are they really?
They're together now.
Oh.
They're not alone. And neither are we.
That's wonderful.
Why don't we sing it now? Let's sing it together right now, as if we were singing with them. Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea. Clara, why don't you sing with us? Low, low, breathe and blow, wind of the western sea.
Clara, sing. Come.
Over the rolling waters go. Sing with us, Josie. Sing with us, sweetheart.
On the dying
Moon and blow.
blow him again to me. While my little one, while my pretty one sleeps.
Your hat, Mr. Blackburn, sir.
Thank you, Josie. Give me a smile before I go. Where's that lovely smile gone? That's better.
Goodbye, sir.
Mr. Wesley Blackburn walked down the steps of the rather lovely townhouse and along the equally lovely tree-lined street. and then young Clara came running out of the house to catch him before he turned the corner and disappeared.
Is it true?
Is what true?
Is it true you can hear them singing?
Of course.
Because, as I understood it, Emily has never found our mother.
What?
That's what she told me. It's one of the things that distresses her, that our mother can't be found. And so I don't understand how you can hear them singing together, because she tells me she feels very alone in this world, and they don't match up. They don't match up at all. My Emily and your Emily, and it's making me wonder. It's making me wonder if we should trust you, like we do.
Why don't you shut up?
What?
You're a very silly little girl with delusions of grandeur. You're not a professional psychic. You haven't been trained. You don't know anything about it.
You're hurting my arm.
I'm disappointed in you, Clara.
I'm disappointed in you.
We won't speak of this again.
I'm going to tell my father.
Who do you think he'll believe? A nationally respected man of science?
But you're not a man of science.
Or a 12-year-old girl?
I'm nearly 13.
You're a child. You're upset. I suggest you go home and play with your dolls. Leave the ghosts to the grown-ups. Good day to you.
Wash your face.
Josie,
What?
why did he call you his sweetheart? Do you like him?
Who?
Mr. Blackburn.
Like him in what way?
Like him, trust him.
Why do you ask that?
Because I don't. And if you said you didn't like him either, then we could go to Father and say that it's not just me. Because you're a very sound judge of character.
Am I?
Yes,
Who said that?
you did.
I don't trust him now.
Really?
Well, it was me who told him about the song. To be quite honest, I think I was a bit in love with him. Perhaps he even led me to believe that he was a tiny bit in love with me, or perhaps he didn't. I don't know. I might just have wished it so.
Clara, my dear, we are going to leave this house.
Leave it.
I'm afraid so.
For good.
We're going to live in a slightly smaller place.
Why?
We don't need all this space. 2 people, you and I.
What about Josie?
Josie will come with us, naturally.
It's just that you said 2 people.
Well, obviously, I wasn't including the servants. Several of them, including Josie, will be coming with us, but some of them we shall leave here to look after Mr. Blackburn.
Mr. Blackburn?
Well, he will need people who know the house.
You're giving him our house?
You must understand me, Clara, dear.
Oh.
I'm not giving the house to Mr. Blackburn. I'm giving it to the cause.
What cause?
The science of communicating with the dead. From here on in, this house shall be known as the Emily Cartwright Institute.
But, Father...
This is the right thing to do.
Father, I think Mr. Blackburn might not be an honest man.
Clara.
I've never told you this, but sometimes I wake up and Emily is there standing at the foot of the bed.
What?
And she's never once said anything to me about ice cream or roses, and she's lonely, Father, and she's always cold, and she meets other ghosts who frighten her.
Stop
and
speaking.
she so wishes that she could have grown up and got married and had children of her own, and she can't find Mother. She can't find her anywhere. They're not singing together like Mr. Blackburn said.
Are you deliberately trying to hurt me?
No, of course not.
Go to your room, Clara.
You must believe me, not him. You must. I hear so many things. I dream so many things, and sometimes I feel as if my heart's going to explode.
And so they moved to a perfectly nice flat in a good part of town. But every time they returned to their old home, Clara couldn't help feeling that Mr. Blackburn had robbed them blind.
It feels funny pulling the bell on our own front door.
Yes. Yes, it does, but no doubt we'll get used to it.
I thought it was going to be called the Emily Cartwright Institute.
It was.
What happened?
There was a change of plan.
Oh.
Mr. Blackburn felt it might be better if it was his name on the building. that no one would associate the name Emily Cartwright with psychic science, whereas the name Wesley Blackburn is known throughout the country. And I can see his point. But there will be a statue of Emily in the entrance.
A statue?
Yes. I have commissioned one from a famous sculptor. Dreadfully expensive, but quite worth the money, I feel. Do you want to pull the bell again? They ought to be expecting us.
Yes?
Enoch Cartwright. Here to see Mr. Blackburn?
Mr. Blackburn isn't at home at the moment.
Oh. That's odd. I do have an appointment.
Mr. Blackburn has left for America.
America?
At very short notice.
And when will he be back?
That remains uncertain.
Do you have an address? Do you have any contact details? What ship is he sailing on?
I'm afraid I'm not at liberty to give out any further information, sir.
But I'm Enoch Cartwright.
I'm sorry, sir.
I gave Blackburn this house.
And soon after this reckless act of generosity, Enoch Cartwright received some terrible news.
What's the matter? What is it?
It's a letter.
From Mr. Blackburn?
No.
Well, who's it from?
They didn't accept the findings of my machine. Even with all the refinements.
I'm sorry.
They said the sounds were inconclusive. They said it sounds like water, but there's a reason for that. It does sound like water because she was drowning.
I'm sorry, Father.
They didn't seem to understand the significance. And now someone else will refine my work and patent it. A year, 2 years, 10 years, 50 years from now.
I really am sorry.
I couldn't even hear the words. The words, "The horse hates cucumber salad," and those words are so clear as day. They say it's impossible. But that's what everyone thinks until something works. That's what people said about the telephone. All progress, all change, all great science is first met with resistance.
With Enoch Cartwright's one remaining hope for financial and spiritual salvation now dashed, the two of them settled into a life of genteel poverty, and they could no longer rely on the solid familiarity of Josie, since she had recently married and moved away from Leeds to the small town of Pontefract.
Are you lonely, Clara?
Lonely? No.
But you must be. You must feel terribly alone.
I don't. I really don't.
Then one morning, she woke up to see a young man standing at the foot of her bed. And the young man said,
"Are you Clara Cartwright?"
I am.
I thought you might be.
Who are you?
My name's Joe.
Joe?
Yes.
That's a nice name.
Thank you.
What are you doing here?
Well, you see, I met this girl, your sister.
Emily.
Emily, that's it. And she told me about you. She said that if I ever came across you, I should try and speak to you, because you might be able to hear me.
And I can.
Yeah, exactly. So what I was thinking was, if you could hear me, could you take a message to my mother?
Of course.
The message is that the fire wasn't an accident.
The fire wasn't an accident?
That's right. It was my uncle. My dad's brother started it. The fire that killed me. Killed my dad too.
Why did he start the fire?
Insurance claim.
Oh.
Could you tell her that?
All right.
He wants to marry her.
Your uncle wants to marry your mother?
That's it, yeah. And he's always been a bit in love with her. And she's thinking about it. She's thinking about marrying him.
It's a bit like Hamlet.
What's that?
Doesn't matter. All right.
She shouldn't marry him.
No, she definitely shouldn't.
Would you mind passing that on?
Of course not.
I can give you the address.
This at least was how it began. But then it snowballed, so to speak. Other ghosts turned up at the foot of the bed, as if the word had spread that Clara was a reliable messenger. And the living, the people she delivered her messages to, they began to give her a little bit of money. Clara even attained a certain kind of fame, a strange secret fame, so that people knew her when she knocked at their door, trusted what she had to say, and at first she wouldn't take the money. She didn't feel that she should, because she didn't want to be like Wesley J. Blackburn. But in the end, she felt that perhaps she should. Perhaps she should take the money after all. And this is how they lived for several years. Enoch Cartwright's diminished income secretly supplemented by Clara's sideline in clairvoyancy. And once, just once, she even managed to save a life.
Excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you, but I heard your baby crying.
She's not well.
Is it a little girl?
It's not her fault. It's not my fault.
Oh, I know.
If you've come to complain...
I haven't.
What do you want then?
Can I see her, please?
What?
The baby.
You want to see her?
Please.
What for?
I think I might be able to help her.
You can't help her. Nobody can help her. You'd be better off not coming into the room. You'd be better off going home.
Please. What's her name?
Alice May.
That's nice.
After me mother.
I'm just going to put my hands on her chest. Just for a moment. Is that all right?
Yeah. I suppose so.
Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea. Low, low, breathe and blow, wind of the western sea. I think she'll be all right now. And she was. She was all right. In fact, Alice May lived to be 100. In fact, Alice May had a daughter who married Clara's grandson, Frank. But that's another story for another day.
Clara, where have you been?
I was just out and about.
I've realised the problem.
What problem?
I've realised what's wrong with the device. It's the scale, Clara. How can I talk to the heavens without considering scale?
I don't know.
I need to build something much larger, much more ambitious, preferably on a hillside, somewhere high up. Mount Everest would probably be best.
Mount Everest?
But I'll have to settle for the Pennines. But the Pennines might just do it.
With the last remnants of his money, Enoch Cartwright built a giant machine on a hill, and people from all around came to watch. And Enoch Cartwright was happy again, excited and fulfilled, high on the possibility that he would finally hear his wife and daughter speak to him.
Father, you're too high!
I can't hear you!
Father, please!
In front of crowds of people, he fell from the giant structure. Clara never knew if his death was an accident or if it was quite deliberate. But still, they wrote a very nice obituary in the Sunday Times.
Emily?
I haven't seen him.
Have you looked for him?
Of course I have.
I thought as soon as he died he'd come and see you.
He's probably got lost somewhere, like Mother.
But hopefully you'll find each other and the three of you will all be together.
It's my fault.
Of course it's not your fault. It's just what happened.
I did try, Clara. I did try to swim to the light.
3 months after the death of Enoch Cartwright, Clara found herself looking with longing into a baker's shop window. Platted bread, white icing, Morello cherries redder than rubies, then black dots like raisins. Black dots began to dance before her eyes, and then the black all filled up, and she couldn't see anything at all, and she felt like she was falling.
Miss. Excuse me, miss. Miss, you all right?
The shop was warm and smelled of cinnamon and lemon and caramelised sugar and other good things.
What's this?
Tea.
Oh, thank you. I don't normally do that.
Don't normally do what?
Fall over.
You didn't fall over, you fainted.
Oh, well, I don't normally faint then.
So long as you didn't hurt yourself.
I don't think I did.
Could you eat something?
I don't have any money.
Cinnamon bun or lemon slice?
I haven't got any money.
It's on the house.
What does that mean?
Means it's free.
Oh, that's terribly kind. Are you sure? Are you quite sure?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Which one?
Lemon slice, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, you sit there, drink your tea.
Are you going?
I need to serve the customers.
Of course. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
That's all right.
What's your name?
George.
I'm Clara. Clara Cartwright.
It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
Right then.
Do I look familiar to you?
Familiar?
Yes. Do you feel like you've seen me before?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean, I think I'd remember if I had.
It's just that you do look familiar to me, as if I've met you before. You don't have any work, do you?
Work?
In your shop. Do you need anybody to help you? You wouldn't need to pay me very much.
You? You want to work here?
Well, yes.
But aren't you,
What?
You're a gentleman's daughter.
Yes, I am, but we lost all our money, then everyone died.
Everyone?
Well, my mother died a long time ago, when I was born, actually. Then it was my sister. That was 3 years ago. But my father, he died quite recently.
Oh. Oh, well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
Before he died, he gave away our house and then lost all his money and then spent the last bit on a hopeless machine. So I really do need to work.
How old are you?
16.
You look younger.
I'm not lying.
I didn't say you were.
Sorry.
I'll talk to me uncle.
Your uncle?
It's me uncle's shop.
Oh, I see.
The young man was as good as his word, and 3 days later, Clara started serving behind the counter. And of course they didn't pay her a great deal, but it was much, much better than nothing.
Can I stay here forever?
Forever?
Would that be all right, do you think?
But you know, Clara, with your education, I mean the way you talk and all of that, I'm sure you could get something with better pay.
Am I a terrible shop girl?
Terrible?
Am I?
No. No, not at all, you're not. You're very good, actually. Efficient, polite, friendly.
The thing is that I feel happy here. I feel happy for the first time in a long time.
I'm glad to hear that.
But do you think it's wrong?
What?
For a person to feel happiness in my circumstances. I mean, do you think I have a duty to be miserable?
Because of everyone dying?
Yes, exactly.
No. I don't think you're wrong. I mean, I think you'd be more wrong, wouldn't you? To sort of dedicate yourself to misery. Surely that would be the truly immoral thing. Not to enjoy being alive.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps you are.
Outside the baker's shop stood a girl in a blue dress. It was pouring down with rain, so perhaps that explained the fact that she was dripping wet. Clara looked up to see her, and the girl smiled. Then she placed her hand on the window as if she was waving goodbye. Clara raised her hand and waved back.
Who are you waving at?
No one.
The girl smiled again and disappeared.
In Enoch's Machine by Katie Hims, Clara was played by Ava Sayer, Enoch by Michael Burtonshaw, and Emily by Georgie Fuller. Josie was played by Priyanka Burford, and Mr. Wesley Blackburn by Ben Crow. The woman at the door was Carolyn Pickles, Joe was Arthur Hughes, and George was Joel McCormack. Enoch's Machine was narrated by Amy Metcalf and directed by Jessica Dromgoole.
Listening to the Dead by Katie Hims. 4 sons. Clara Tully, wife of George the baker, was standing stock still in the shop with a brown paper bag in one hand and a cinnamon bun in the other.
Excuse me, are you all right? Sorry? Are you quite all right? Yes. Have you hurt yourself? Not at all. It's just that you're standing perfectly still, like a statue.
The truth was that Clara was watching a scene unfold in her mind's eye. A man and his wife were sitting in the back seat of a car in a narrow street. Then another man stepped out into the road in front of them. In his hands was a gun.
Please don't what? Oh! What's the matter?
The woman in the car slumped forward, and her husband, He had blood trickling from his mouth, and Clara heard him say it as clearly as if he was right next to her. "Please don't die, Sophie. You must live, Sophie. You must live for the sake of the children." The scene ended then, and Clara's mind was fully returned to the baker's shop.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that. How many buns was it?
Are you all right?
I'm absolutely perfectly fine. How many buns was it?
4.
4, yes, of course, 4. Just a moment. There we go. Sorry about that.
How much?
How much?
For the buns.
2pence.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The mystified customer was glad to get away, and several days later, the Archduke Ferdinand and his wife Sophie were assassinated. And of course there was nothing Clara, or anyone else for that matter, could do about it.
George? George, are you awake? George?
What?
Are you awake?
I am now.
Sorry.
What's the matter?
Do you think there will be a war?
Looks like it.
Do you think they'll ask people to fight? Ordinary people. Ordinary boys.
I don't know.
I'm afraid.
Don't think about it. Don't think about it now.
I can't think about anything else.
Think about nice things.
Nice things like what?
Well, think about that day we went to Scarborough. The weather was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Do you remember?
Of course.
We all went into the sea, right up to our necks. Do you remember?
Yes.
I know it wasn't cold. Wasn't cold at all.
It wasn't, was it?
And a man on a bicycle came along the beach with ice cream. Do you remember? Kids thought it was marvellous.
They were so happy.
We ate fish and chips on the beach.
Watch the sunset.
That was a good day. Think about that day.
All right.
All right then.
Sorry I woke you up.
It's all right.
I love you.
I love you too.
I wish we had girls.
But they didn't. They didn't have girls. They had 4 sons. A goalkeeper, a poet, a heartbreaker, and a saint. Charlie was the goalkeeper. He played every Saturday for Leeds reserves. He was 6'4" and had hands like shovels.
3 minutes before the whistle.
I was there.
3 minutes before the whistle, Mother.
I saw you.
If it had gone in.
I know.
But it didn't.
It didn't.
Everyone's saying it was uncanny. An impossible save.
I know.
The funny thing was... The funny thing was, I sort of knew exactly where the ball was going to go.
Oh?
In a flash sort of thing.
Well, perhaps there was a fragment of Clara's clairvoyance in Charlie's shovel-like hands. Then there was Robin. Robin was the poet, who went to night school, read everything he could get his hands on, talked about socialism and the working man's rights, handed out leaflets and went to meetings.
The downtrodden of the world are about to get their chance.
Where do I fit in?
What do you mean?
Well, aren't I the enemy?
How could you be the enemy? You're my mother.
But I'm from the very class that you despise.
You're not anymore, are you? You've changed. You've transitioned. You're one of us now.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
It is.
So when the revolution comes, you'll tell them not to shoot me, won't you?
Mother, we're not shooting anyone. It won't come to that.
Finlay was the heartbreaker. Blue eyes, black hair, long dark lashes, and a smile unexpected and welcome as the sun on a rainy day. When he was younger and still at school, the girls would stare at him all through class until a teacher rapped them on the knuckles for daydreaming. And things were no better now.
There's a girl at the front door.
Who is it?
Says her name's Eloise.
What does she want?
She wants to speak to you.
Can you tell her I'm not here?
No, I will not. Go and speak to her.
Hello, Finlay.
What?
I just wanted to see you.
There. You've seen me.
Could we go for a walk?
A walk?
Yeah.
It's raining.
I don't mind.
I do.
I think walking in the rain is romantic.
Well, go and walk in it then. Don't look at me like that.
I'm not. What?
I never promised you anything.
That's true.
I'm sorry, all right. I've got to go. I'm eating my tea. What's the matter with them?
What's the matter with you?
Me? Nothing.
You've got to stop breaking all these hearts.
It's not my fault.
Well, whose fault is it then?
It's the girl's fault.
Oh, and you don't encourage them.
I don't. That Eloise is mad as a hatter, honestly. And she's looking at me with these big cow eyes. What am I supposed to say?
Something polite? Something kind?
Kindness just encourages them.
I don't think she's got cow eyes.
What?
She's got nice eyes. Like the sea.
Like the sea?
If it were winter. The sea in winter. Not the sea in summer or spring. Or any other time of year.
Joe?
Yeah?
Are you trying to be poetic?
No.
Like Robin?
No.
Because I don't think we need two bloody poets in the family.
Joe was the youngest and the gentlest boy of the four. He was 16 years old and a good foot shorter than the others. He was kind to animals and small children and never had a bad word to say about anyone. This is why the others, with both affection and mockery, called him the saint.
Here it is, here it is.
What? Here's what?
Hello, love.
What are you all looking at?
Oh, wait a minute, Mother.
What are you all looking at?
Nothing.
It's not nothing.
What is it, George? What is it?
Oh, it's the advertisement.
What advertisement?
Asking people to join the army.
Oh?
You have to be at least 5'6" and age between 19 and 30, and you need a chest size greater than 35 inches. So that counts you out, Joe.
No, it bloody doesn't.
Language.
I'm 5'7", actually.
You never are 5'7".
Bloody am.
Language. Front to your mother.
Sorry, Mother.
You're not thinking of it, are you?
Of course we are.
Please don't.
Mother.
Please.
Clara, sweetheart.
You can't expect us to miss it.
I don't. I don't expect it. I'm just asking you, please. Because you don't have to. There's no law saying that you have
But
to.
it's the right thing to do.
How can you be sure?
It's the honourable thing to do.
It's like he says. Our country needs us, Mother.
Not you, Joe. Our country does not need you. You're too young. You're all too young.
We've got to let them do what they want to do. The young men now.
Have I ever asked you for anything?
No.
Well, I'm asking you for this.
But that's not fair.
It really isn't.
This is an opportunity.
An opportunity to what? To die young? To lose your legs, lose your head?
Mother.
How are you going to save a gull with no arms, no
Clara,
hands?
stop it.
Answer me that, Charlie. Answer me that.
They don't think it's going to last that long, Mother.
It doesn't have to last very long. You know you can get your hands blown off in seconds.
That's
and
enough.
You, Finley?
What?
Do you think all the girls will still come knocking when you don't have that face anymore? And you become this object of pity instead of admiration? How will you feel then?
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind if the girls didn't care for me. They do nothing but give me grief.
And Robin? How do you think you're going to write all these wonderful works of art when your mind is so affected by what you've seen and what you've heard that you can't think properly?
All that'll be material.
Material?
Yeah, that's what I'll write about.
Robin, you'll be dead. You won't be writing anything.
That's enough.
It's a war. It's not a trip to Scarborough.
If it was a trip to Scarborough, I wouldn't be nearly so interested in writing about it, would I?
Don't know what's got into you.
I'm sorry.
Never heard you talk like that.
I really am very sorry.
Don't say sorry to me. Say sorry to them.
I will. In the morning.
But in the morning, they were gone. All four of them. And they didn't come back until the end of the day. And Clara knew that the fight was already lost.
We went to the town hall.
I know.
We've enlisted, Mother.
I know.
How did you know?
She guessed.
Don't look like that, Mother.
What about you, Joe?
Me?
Where have you been?
They need men, Mother.
But you're just a boy.
You can't ask Joe to miss it if we're all going.
War is not a chocolate biscuit.
What?
That's how you make it sound. You make it sound like something nice, like if you're all having a war, then Joe should be allowed one too.
Well, he should.
And he's not tall enough. Are you tall enough?
No.
Do they know? Do they know you're only 16?
Well, he didn't tell them. Obviously, he's not stupid. He might look it.
Hey.
I'm only joking.
At least we'll all be together.
Yeah, so that's good. That's good, isn't it, Mother?
Clara watched her dead sister trail water across the floor and then walk straight through the bedroom door.
Clara,
Yes?
you're beautiful.
George.
What? You are.
My sister was the beautiful one.
You always tell me this.
Because it's true. She had the same blue eyes as Finley, you know.
Tell it me like I've never heard it before. Like I don't listen.
I've never told you this before, and you're not going to like it.
Not going to like what?
I'm a clairvoyant.
A what?
I can see into the future. Not all the time, Not every day, but often I do know that something is going to happen before it happens. And I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you thinking I was mad, but George, I have been protecting our sons all their lives.
What do you mean?
Do you remember when Charlie ran out in front of that horse and carriage? He was 3 years old, and I caught him and swung him out of the way just in time. Do you remember that moment?
Yes. Yes, I do. He was a hair's breadth from being trampled on. You were like lightning.
And that's because I knew that the moment was coming. I was ready for it. He would have died then.
You would?
And then, when we were going to visit your sister, I dreamed that one of her children had smallpox. And if we'd gone there that day, then one of our boys would have caught it and he would have died.
Which boy of ours?
It was Joe. It was Joe who would have been dead.
And you sure? You sure about all of this?
When I was a little girl, I dreamed that my sister was dead. And then a few months later, she drowned. I dreamed that the Archduke was shot. I dreamed about him talking to his wife as they sat in the car, dying. And, you know, sometimes ghosts come and tell me things. I ask them to come back at night and talk to me then, because I don't want to talk in the baker's shop or the kitchen.
I've heard you.
You've heard me?
At night, I've heard you. Talking to someone. When you thought I was asleep. I've heard all these one-sided conversations. I've lay in the dark listening.
You never said anything?
Well, thought she would tell me if she wanted me to know.
What must you have thought of me?
I didn't know what to think. But I knew you weren't mad, because you're not mad. You're a very calm and kind and reasonable person. So I thought it must be all right. Whatever it is. Whatever it's all about. And if one day you want to tell me, then you will. And now you are. Hey.
You're such a good man.
You got something to cry about?
And do you believe me? Do you believe me when I say that it's ghosts?
Yes.
Just like that, you believe me?
If you say it's ghosts you're talking to, then it's ghosts.
I take messages to people. That's where I go when I go for a walk. I take a message to someone living from someone dead.
I see.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
It's all right.
I just thought it was best. If you didn't know what I was, I thought it would be easier.
Well, I'm glad.
But George, the thing is this. I've dreamed terrible things about this war, and it won't be over by Christmas. It will go on for years. And we will lose them, George.
All of them?
I don't know.
Could you be wrong?
It's possible, of course, but George, I don't think I am. And I'm afraid that if we let them go, we'll never see them again. We have to stop them.
How?
We could tell them about the dreams.
Well, I don't think that'll stop them going. Honestly, Clara, I don't. I think they'll still want to fight. They consider it a matter of honour. Like everyone else. And then they'll have to go and face it, knowing what it's going to be for them. And that'll be worse, won't it? That'll be the worst thing in the world.
Right then. Well, take care of yourselves. And each other.
We will do, Dad.
We will do, Father. Mother.
Finley.
Don't look like that.
I don't know how else to look.
We're only going up the road, Mother.
It doesn't matter.
But you'll see us again.
That's true.
You can come see us and we can come see you.
That's true.
Try not to worry.
Father? Yes, Robin?
Are you crying?
No. No. She's got some grit in my eye. Oh, Lord.
What?
Look who it is.
Hello, Finley.
Eloise. What you doing here?
I came to say goodbye.
Well, there's no need.
I'll wait for you. I'll wait for as long as it takes.
Eloise, honestly.
I love you.
But I don't love you, do I? I've told you, I don't know how many times.
Maybe you just don't know that you love me, and one day you'll wake up and you'll realise. Maybe one day when you're facing danger or something, then it'll come to you.
Christ.
You shouldn't blaspheme, you know.
You drive me to it.
Mother.
Yes?
We're getting on the train.
Okay.
Don't cry.
I'm not.
Take care of yourselves, lads.
Take care of each other.
I'm going to write something beautiful.
Yes.
Something people read and remember reading.
OK.
Goodbye, Mother.
Goodbye.
Clara kissed them goodbye like it was the last time she would ever see them.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Despite the fact they were only going up the road.
Goodbye, Finley.
To Castledale.
Goodbye, Joe.
For months of training and endless rabbit stew.
I don't know if I can live like this.
What do you mean?
This feeling of knowing. It's driving me mad.
I should never have told you.
I just don't know what to do with the information.
I know.
Is there a chance? There must be a chance that you're wrong.
Yes, of course. Of course there's a chance.
Well then, I think if you don't mind, if it's all right with you, I'm going to hope.
But Clara still told anyone who would listen that this war would never end before Christmas. Because this was her hope. That if she said it often enough, someone important would start listening.
What can I get you, officer?
Are you Mrs. Clara Tully?
Yes, I am.
Mrs. Tully, are you a pacifist?
I don't know. I mean, I've never thought about it in those terms. I mean, I don't like wars, but most people don't, do they? So I suppose I prefer it to be a time of peace so my 4 sons don't get blown to pieces, and everyone else's sons too, come to that. And if that makes me a pacifist, then the answer is yes. Yes, I am.
Mrs. Tully, this is the problem.
What is?
This talk of blowing people to pieces. This talk has got to stop.
But that's what's going to happen. 6 million people, in fact.
6 million?
6 million men.
If you carry on talking this way, then we'll have to arrest you, Mrs. Tully.
Arrest me?
Do you want to end up in court?
Perhaps. Perhaps I do. If it would help any of them.
You'll have to stop.
I can't.
You'll go to prison.
But that might be right. That might be the right thing to do.
Well, think of Charlie and Robin and Finn and Joe.
I am thinking of them. They're all I'm thinking of.
The thing I think is this. You can't stop it. You're one person, a baker's wife, no matter who your father used to be. He's gone now, and you're not anyone, Clara. I don't mean it badly. Obviously you mean the world to me, but you're no one to them, to the police and the politicians. And I can't stand to think of you being locked up for something that changes nothing. For that. I can't stand the thought of it. It's not necessary.
6 weeks later, Clara and George received their first letter.
Dear Mother and Father, I wanted to let you know that we arrived safely in Egypt. On our way here, we had one encounter with a German submarine, but it was nothing much and we're all right now. Egypt is very nice from what I've seen of it. Only trouble is, it's too hot to play football. We've seen no action since we arrived, which we are sorry about, although I know that Mother will be glad. We've done a lot of sitting around getting bitten by mosquitoes, who must be fighting on the German side. All of us are getting on fine. I will write again soon. Your ever-loving son, Charlie.
By the end of winter 1916, the threat of invasion along the Suez Canal had all but vanished, and the Prince of Wales' own West Yorkshire Battalion set sail for France. They received a letter from Finley that was written on the boat. It said,
Dear Mother and Father, we are now set sail on the HMT Asconia. The other 3 lads are green as algae, whereas I have got my sea legs straight away. I should have joined the Navy, I can see. Food is quite good. There are no women, so I'm not getting the usual attention, and I must say I do rather miss it. So Mother was right that I should miss it when it was gone. Hopefully there'll be some good-looking nurses on the front, and they won't all be 40 years old with moustaches like men. We're not at all afraid at the moment, but looking forward to seeing some action, as there's been a lot of waiting around and not much to write home about. Everyone sends their love. We've made some good friends here, but none better than the friendship we share with our brothers. Your ever-loving son, Finlay.
Who's that now?
I don't know, do I?
Thought you could see into the future.
Yes, but I can't see through doors.
It was a joke.
I know. It was funny. I'll get it.
Good evening, Mrs. Tully.
Good evening, Eloise.
I am sorry to bother you.
It's quite all right.
I was just wondering if there'd been any news about Finlay.
We had a letter.
A letter?
Yes, but it was written on the boat from Egypt, although they must be there safe and sound by now.
What did the letter say?
Oh, the usual things.
Did he mention me?
No, dear. I'm afraid he didn't.
Never mind. I didn't expect it, not really. Well, I hope you'll let me know if you hear any more from France.
Of course we will.
I am sorry I keep bothering you.
You don't need to apologise.
You're always so polite.
Am I?
You never make me feel bad.
Why should I?
Because I know. I know really that he doesn't love me and that he never will. I just want to know that he's safe, that he's well, that he's still alive. I can't help it.
Eloise.
Yes?
Would you like to come and work for us in the shop?
What do you mean? When?
We could do with the help, you see. With all the boys gone, George has had to take on a couple of very young lads to help with the baking, but I've got no one else with me in the shop.
Do you mean it?
I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it.
I would love that.
When could you begin?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow it is. It's a 7:30 start. Will that be all right?
Yes. Yes, it will.
All right, then. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yes, and I won't be late, and thank you. Thank you again. You're so kind.
When Clara came back into the kitchen, George was looking at her askance.
What did you do that for?
We need someone else, with the boys away.
But not her. We don't need her.
Why? What's wrong with her?
Between the two of you, we'll have no customers left. You're like the shop of sadness.
But they weren't the shop of sadness. In fact, Clara felt much less lonely, and the same went for Eloise.
I've got a letter from Joe.
Oh,
would you like to read it?
Can I?
Why not?
Dear Mother and Father, we have safely arrived in France. It's good to be here after so much waiting, although also frightening as it's real now and not a game, and a part of me would like to be back in Egypt getting sunburned. There's no chance of sunburn here as it's still freezing cold and rains all the time. Some of the men we've seen are in a bad way, which does make you afraid of what's coming, but at least we can get on with it now. Face it, sort of thing. I was very glad to hear that Eloise is working with you in shop, Mother. I think she's a very nice girl, and Finley's a daft sod not to appreciate her. Please give her my very best wishes. And all my love to you, of course. Your ever-loving son, Joseph.
When Eloise read this last part, her pale face went quite red, and soon after this day, she stopped referring to Finlay and began to ask after Joe. The final letter that Clara would ever receive from any of her sons came from Robin the poet.
Dear Mother and Father, as I write to you, I'm looking at a 3/4 moon and a sky full of stars. It's no secret that we're getting ready for the big push. Did you know that when we die, that the men are hammered into the coffins, but the officers are screwed? You see, even in death, class inequality thrives. Sorry to be morbid. My love to you both. Your ever-loving son, Robin.
George? Are you awake?
Yes, love.
I can't sleep.
Me neither.
It's very close now, I think.
I think so too.
If we'd had girls, they'd all be here, right now. Sleeping under this roof. Working in the shop. Chattering away. You'd be the only man. And you'd be too old to go, so we'd all be safe.
But even if they all die, God forbid. Even if they all went, would you really prefer it if they'd never existed?
No.
Well, there you go.
Will you kiss me?
I will.
The big push came on the 1st of July, 1916. The German trenches were bombarded for a week, but what no one knew was that the German soldiers were secure in concrete bunkers. The Leeds pals were told that they only had to stroll across no man's land. It would almost be like a walk in the park. At 7:39, The officers blew their whistles. The men climbed up the ladders. Within 20 minutes, half of them were gone. The goalkeeper was dead, shot in the neck like the Archduke. Unlike the Archduke, he did not die within 10 minutes. He spent many hours alone in a shell hole. And while he waited for death, he saw his mother's face and heard her voice.
Hello, dearest.
I think I'm dying, Mother.
Can I sing to you?
Yes, please.
Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea. Blow, blow, breathe and blow, wind of the western sea. Over the rolling waters go, come from the dying moon and blow, blow him again to me. While my little one, while my pretty one sleeps.
I love you, Mother.
I love you, Charlie.
The poet died of his wounds in a casualty clearing station. The heartbreaker was blown to pieces. His beautiful arms, his lovely legs, his blue eyes all shattered or scattered. And no one knew when they came across his forearm or his thigh that girls had once wept over these very limbs. The first reports were positive. It was 10 days before the truth was known, and lists of the dead, etc. There wasn't a street in Leeds that didn't have the curtains drawn in at least one house. But where was Joe? What had happened to Joe?
He's not dead.
Clara.
But he's not.
You don't know.
I know.
Please.
What?
Don't give me hope.
George, I am promising you now. He isn't dead.
It was 3 weeks before they had it confirmed that Joe was indeed alive and on his way home. He returned to them twitching and shivering, unrecognisable, unable to walk, and unable to sleep.
Joe?
Joe!
What is it?
My legs don't work.
No.
Why don't my legs work?
You're injured, eh?
When will they start working?
They won't, Joe.
You mean I'll be like this forever?
Yes, darling.
In the aftermath of the Somme, people remembered what Clara had said about how many men would die, and suddenly a queue of people snaked down the street from the baker shop as if it was a cinema.
His name's Harry. We haven't heard a word.
His name's William. They said he's gone, but it could be a mistake, couldn't it? There's nobody, you see. Could it be that there's been an error? A clerical error?
His name's Johnny. He's missing, but he's not listed dead.
There's a boy beside me now.
Oh, does he have red hair?
No, he's got dark hair. Wait a moment. His name is Nathaniel.
Nathaniel?
He wants to say sorry for the crosswords he had with his fiancée, with Sarah.
That's me. I'm Sarah.
Well, he's right here, Sarah.
He's right there next to you.
He's smiling at you. He's blowing you a kiss.
Oh.
And he says sorry. Sorry for the crosswords that you had in his last night when he was here on leave. And he wasn't himself on account of the fear.
What about Peter? Please, just...
What about Samuel?
Tell me about Harry. Can you see Harry there? Please.
And so it went on. For weeks. For months. Dead men filling up the bakery, and Clara editing their messages. Filtering out the words that would bring no comfort. Apologising to the dead for her lack of honesty. But how could she tell all these young women, all these old men, that their loved ones were not necessarily in the arms of God? That they were wandering and lost and occupying some strange halfway place between earth and heaven? No one wanted to hear this, and Clara certainly didn't want to say it.
What is it? Clara? What is it?
It's a letter from the Prime Minister.
What does it say?
He wants to meet me.
What for?
He doesn't explain.
The Prime Minister?
I know.
You're that famous?
At 10 Downing Street, Lloyd George offered Clara Tully a cup of tea and a shortbread biscuit.
Thank you.
Mrs. Tully, I hear great things about you, and what I want to know is this. Are you real?
What do you mean?
Can you truly hear the voices of the dead?
I believe I can, sir.
Well, you are doing a wonderful service for this country, comforting the bereaved and such like, and I wanted to tell you that your country is proud of you.
Well, thank you.
Yes, yes. Well, have another biscuit, why don't you?
Is that all you wanted to say?
Yes. No. As a matter of fact, no, it's not.
Go on.
Can you tell them that I'm sorry? I'm sorry that I'm alive and they are dead.
No.
I'm sorry?
No, I can't pass your message on.
Why?
Because I have 3 dead sons. Because somebody thought it was a marvellous idea to put everyone together in one regiment. All those brothers, friends, cousins, colleagues. They're all gone. Just gone. And we have streets full of closed curtains because of this way of recruiting your armies. So I can't pass your message on because it's not enough. Because it's too little, too late. Because nothing can be done to bring them all back.
I see.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
I'd like to go home now.
But then the Prime Minister seemed to crumble. He put his head in his hands, and Clara thought he would begin to weep. And then she felt sorry for him.
I can tell you one thing.
What's that?
This war will end. And if it can be called winning when we have lost so much, we will win it.
Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Tully.
For years after the war, people still came into the shop for readings as well as for cakes, but the queues slowly died away. Joe and Eloise were married and had a little baby called Frank. Joe still twitched and shook sometimes, had nightmares, and of course never recovered the use of his legs. But there were good things in all of their lives. Trips to Scarborough, ice creams on the beach, the stuff of happiness.
He's a lovely boy.
He looks like Finley.
He does.
He looks so much like Finley, I sometimes think he's not mine.
Don't be silly, Joe.
But he does look so much like him.
Finley's been dead for 5 years.
I know.
It's impossible.
What about his ghost?
Joe.
Well, you can't blame me. You can't blame me for thinking about it. You've got that many ghosts flying about the place.
Ghosts can't have babies, Joe.
How do you know?
'Cause they're dead. And babies are life. New life.
It's his eyes.
What?
The baby.
What do you mean?
It's his eyes that get me.
Joe.
I feel like he's got Finley's soul, you know. And he's looking out at me from those eyes and he's accusing me. I've got what he should have, you know. Eloise, a family, a life.
While it's probably true that ghosts can't have babies, there are plenty of people who believe in reincarnation. And this would be a reasonable explanation for the fact that Finley never once appeared to his mother as a ghost.
Joe?
Yeah?
May I put my hands on your feet?
On my feet?
May I? Do you mind?
You could hack away at my feet with a blunt knife and I wouldn't feel it.
So may I then?
Yeah?
Low, low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea.
What's she doing?
She's touching my feet.
Why?
No reason.
Wind of the
What are you doing to him?
western sea.
Clara?
Can you stand up?
Stand up.
Can you?
Is this a joke?
Please. Just stand up. For me.
I can't stand up.
Just try.
Mother.
Clara.
Just try.
Father.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Then stand up.
I can't.
Just stand up for me, Joe. Just try it. Why won't you try it?
Because it's not possible.
I saved a baby once. With my hands.
You saved a baby.
When I was a young girl, I walked past a house and I heard a baby crying inside the house. And my hands began to tingle. So I knocked on the door of the house and I asked the mother if the baby was ill. And it turned out that the little baby was very ill, that the doctor had said nothing could be done for her. So the mother, because she had no hope left, she let me in and she let me lay my hands on the baby. And that baby lived. Her name is Alice May. And I see her in the street sometimes and she has no idea that I saved her life. But every time I see her, I feel glad. Well, I saw her again today, and when I saw her, my hands began to tingle. So I rushed home to you, to my son. And now I want to know if I've done it again.
Why don't you try, Joe? Why don't you try and stand? She's a miracle already, your mother. She can hear all those dead people.
Oh, that's true.
Why couldn't she heal somebody with her hands into the bargain?
All right.
Oh, yes!
You're standing. You're standing.
Walk forward.
I'm walking.
Go carefully.
Walk to me. Walk to me.
I'm walking. It's like the bloody Bible.
When Eloise came home and Joe opened the front door standing perfectly upright, she nearly fainted. And Joe had to take baby Frank from her arms in case she dropped him.
My mother, she's a miracle worker.
Your mother did this.
Aye.
She's like Jesus.
If Clara's fame had receded somewhat, now there was an explosion of publicity. And the following morning, when Clara went to open up the baker shop, there was an extraordinary sight. An almighty queue of injured soldiers, poorly children, the suffering elderly, the mentally deficient. The entire needy universe seemed to be waiting outside the baker shop.
George!
What's wrong?
George, have you seen outside?
What?
The whole world is outside the shop.
People were banging on the windows, calling through the keyhole.
It's my brother. He's not right in the head.
Bloody hell.
They want me to cure them, George. But I can't. Because it's not like that. It doesn't work that way and they won't understand. They won't understand. They'll just think I'm a fake or a charlatan. What am I going to do?
Clara. Clara, love.
Yes.
They've gone now. Police cleared everyone away.
I don't want to do this anymore.
Do what, love?
I don't want to be clairvoyant. I don't want to know what's coming. I don't want any of it. I want to be ordinary.
All right. How do we do that?
I don't know.
You could just tell them, all the dead ones, that you want some peace.
I can feel a tingling in my hands.
Really?
Yes. Yes, just then when you asked me, how do we do that?
You mean you could cure yourself? I know it's not a disease or anything, but...
But then I won't see Charlie again or Robin.
That's true.
I don't know if I could bear that.
Then don't do it then.
But as for everyone else, all the strangers, all the knowing what's coming and not wanting to know.
And then they appeared, sat down at the kitchen table and said,
Just do it, Mother.
You're allowed.
I think it's for the best.
Hello, Charlie. Robin.
Are they here?
They're here. Right here.
Hello, lads.
Hello, Father.
Can't hear you, of course. To know you're there.
We think she should do it.
We don't mind a bit.
Really? Do you honestly?
What are they saying?
They're saying I should do it.
Before the tingling stops.
Hey, Mother. Before we go.
Yes?
It's not all bad on the other side. We have a right good game of football with some of the other ghosties.
And I have some very interesting discussions about poetry and politics with people I'd never met while I was alive. Politicians and philosophers and all sorts.
Oh, yeah. They're fascinating, those conversations.
Well, maybe not to you.
And we're still together, aren't we?
We are.
Though we've never seen Finlay.
Perhaps you'll find him one day.
Perhaps we will.
What are they saying?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you in a moment. All right, Charlie. Robin. I'll say goodbye then.
Goodbye, Mother.
Are you ready?
I think so.
Go on then.
So Clara closed her eyes and put her hands to her head.
Did you dream?
No.
That's good. Isn't it?
I think so.
Did it work?
I think so.
What can you hear?
Nothing. Just silence. I'm ordinary. I'm finally ordinary.
But of course she would never be ordinary to him.
In 4 Sons by Katie Hims, Clara was played by Michelle Terry and George by John Norton. Charlie was Harry Jardine, Robin Joel McCormack, Finlay Will Featherstone and Joe Will Howard. Lloyd George was played by Sean Murray and Eloise by Georgie Fuller. Other parts were played by Priyanka Burford, Sabina Arthur and Carolyn Pickles. 4 Sons was narrated by Amy Metcalf and directed by Jessica Dromgoole.
Listening to the Dead by Katie Hims. Listening to the Dead by Katie Hims. The Great Pretender. The first time Frank saw Peggy, she was being sawn in half in a half-empty church hall in Matlock. She was 18 years old and had been a magician's assistant for all of 3 weeks. Later that same night, he saw her sitting in a pub called the Nag's Head. She was wearing an ugly green dress and crying into a glass of sherry. She appeared to be alone.
Hey,
What?
do you want a handkerchief?
Oh. Yes, please.
There you go.
Thank you. Very kind.
Not at all. Do you want another drink?
Really?
Same again?
Thank you.
Peggy did not understand why a man who looked like Frank was offering to buy her a drink. She had no illusions about her appearance, which was fair to middling, at best. Perhaps he simply thought she was a sure thing, in which case he was probably right.
There you go.
I've seen you. You're the clairvoyant.
I am indeed.
Frank, is it?
And you are?
Peggy. Peggy Dunn.
Pleased to meet you, Peggy Dunn.
Likewise.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And you're the magician's assistant, aren't you?
Not anymore, I'm not. I've been fired.
Fired?
He says it was a mistake.
Oh.
He says I've got nothing to offer.
Well, that seems a bit harsh.
I think he's found someone else. Someone else that he prefers.
Oh.
Someone with more up top
with a larger...
Breast?
Yes.
I see.
And now what am I supposed to do? I can't go home.
Why's that?
Well, because of my mother. I mean, I didn't even tell her I was leaving. I just wrote her a note and went.
And she's not the forgiving type, I suppose.
Not really. She likes a vengeful God.
A vengeful God?
Those are her favourite parts of the Bible, when God is full of wrath.
I see. Oh, hey. Come on. Come on, don't start that again.
Sorry.
Hey, I could give you a job.
You?
Yeah.
What kind of job?
I need to expand my business. I need to raise my game. I don't want small-time venues, Peggy. I want the Alhambra, the Palladium, the Grand, the Theatre Royal, the Palace. You know, and I think you might just be the person to help.
Really? Do you honestly?
Yeah, I think your face might be a perfect fit.
My face?
Yeah, you're one of those women who people don't notice.
Oh.
Oh, no, I don't mean it in a bad way, Peggy. You're kind of an every woman.
Every woman?
Exactly, yeah.
Peggy could not quite believe this turn of fortune, although she did have some initial qualms about the nature of the job.
Just mill about in the foyer. Listen to what people are saying. Get chatting in the ladies' room. Make up a story. Your own story about why you're here. Who it is you hope to contact. That sort of thing. If you confide in others, then they'll confide in you.
Yes.
Have you got a story straight?
Yes. I thought I'd say I'm trying to contact my brother, because he passed away when I was little. I mean, this is in real life, but I can use real life, can't I?
Of course you can. It's better that way. It helps you seem sincere.
He was only 10 when he died. Polio it was.
Okay, that's good. That's great. It's nearly time.
My mother was heartbroken, naturally, but it made her more fervent about God. And some people, they stop believing in God, don't they, when they lose someone they love? But she went the other way and became more religious.
Peggy?
Yes,
We
Frank?
haven't got time to chat.
Sorry, Frank.
It's all right, it's okay. We just need to concentrate.
Okay.
Try and get names. People's names. The names of the dead. A name is absolute gold dust. Peggy,
Yeah.
what did I just say?
A dead person's name is absolute gold dust.
Good girl, because if I've got a name, I've got their trust. Bang, just like that. It's amazing what a name will do. If you can find out how they died, that's even better.
What do you think God thinks about it?
God?
Yeah.
What do I think he thinks about what?
Like what you do for a living. I mean, he can't approve, can he?
Well, I'm not too worried about that, to be honest, Peggy, and if you're worried about it, then we better stop before we begin.
No, don't say that. I'm just saying my thoughts out loud.
Well, maybe sometimes you have to keep your thoughts to yourself.
Sorry.
Listen, so tonight I'm sandwiched between the paper terror and the dancing dog. Just before the paper terror, you slip back here, tell me what's what, all right?
Okay.
For a girl who had not long run away from home, who had little confidence in herself or her abilities, working the crowd in the foyer was a daunting task. She smiled half-heartedly at several people who seemed to look straight through her. In despair, she went to the ladies' toilets and reapplied her lipstick, next to an older woman with peroxide hair.
Are you here to see the clairvoyant?
Clairvoyant?
Frank Tully. Here he's excellent. Excellent. I want him to contact my dead brother who died when he was 10. He had polio, you know. My mother was heartbroken.
It's the paper terror for me.
Sorry?
I do love a paper terror. I don't know how they do it, you know. Do you know?
No what?
How they do it?
No.
It's like magic, honestly.
Where have you been?
I've got nothing.
Nothing?
Sorry.
Nothing at all?
I am sorry, Frank. I did try, but it's not easy. It's not as easy as I thought it'd be. If you want to fire me, I understand.
Fire you? No, I'm not firing you. You just need practice. It takes time. Hey, don't start crying again.
Sorry.
Listen up.
What?
He's nearly done. I don't get it, you know. The appeal.
What?
The paper terror.
Oh, right.
Well, the jokes aren't good, the dancing's lousy, and at the end you've got a picture made out of newspaper of a boat or a car or the Queen's face or something, but so what? Okay, better get out there.
Will you be alright?
No, I'll be fine, I'll just do what I've always done.
And what's that?
I'll look at their faces, their expressions, the way they sit, the way they react. A couple of lucky hits is all I need.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here in Barnsley tonight. My name is Frank Tully. You may have heard of my wonderful grandmother, Mrs. Clara Tully, a clairvoyant so eminent that Lloyd George himself requested to meet her. Well, before she passed away, she passed something on to me. Just a little of a fabulous psychic talent. So that's what we'll be doing this evening. Listening out for who might be present. Discovering what the dead have to say to us. And I hope we'll all demonstrate an open heart and an open mind this evening. Because it's not always immediately clear what the dead are saying to us and why. Be patient, and the reasons will unfold before us. But I make no promises. I have to say this from the beginning. I make no promises. I can only try to listen. Do you understand? I have an elderly gentleman with me right now. A father figure, or he could be a great uncle. He seems like a very jolly fellow, a bit of a character. I'm getting the feeling that he wants to speak to someone over here, over in this area here. Could it be you, madam? You with the pearls, madam?
Me?
Yes. Could this man be your father or your uncle?
It could be. It could be, yes.
By the time the dancing dog stood waiting in the wings, Frank Tully had the entire audience in the palm of his hand. This was due in no small part to Frank's good looks. He was a shockingly beautiful man, and women fell at his feet. Men mistook his charm for sincerity and integrity. The world was his oyster, and he had chosen to dupe it.
You were amazing. You really were. Oh, I believed you, everything you said.
Yeah, it went okay. I think it went okay.
And you comforted them.
I did.
I mean, it didn't matter, did it? If what you were saying was true, it helped them anyway.
That's right.
So then it's all right.
Of course it's all right.
I mean, I understand it now. You're providing a service people want.
Well, of course. There's no point providing a service nobody wants, is there?
Didn't know your grandmother was a clairvoyant.
Well, she said she was.
What do you mean?
I think she was just canny.
Oh, you mean she was just like you?
Well, it doesn't exist, does it? Psychic powers, psychic healing, psychic whatever.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It doesn't. Anyone who thinks it does is an idiot.
Well, there's the story my nana used to tell me.
Never believe stories your nana used to tell you.
And she said that when my mother was a tiny baby, she was very ill, and the doctor said she was dying and that there was nothing that could be done. Then this young girl knocked on the door, asked to see the baby, asked to lay her hands on the tiny baby's chest, and the young girl saved the baby, saved my mother somehow.
That's a nice story.
Yeah.
But I don't believe a word of it. So, listen, Peggy.
Yeah.
I need you to get me some gold dust.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And she did. She did just that.
Now, I've got a young lady here beside me, a young lady who's trying to... I think she wants to speak to you. Excuse me? Yeah, excuse me, madam. Yes, the lady in the pink hat.
Me?
Yes, you, madam. And that's a lovely hat, by the way. May I ask your name?
It's Betty Craven.
Betty. Well, Betty, I've got a young lady here who I believe is related to you. And she's telling me that she's your daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, her name is Anne. Is that right?
Yes.
Right. All right, so Anne is standing beside me.
Is she really?
She's right next to me.
Can I say hello?
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Hello, Anne, darling.
She's saying, hello, Mother. And she likes your hat too. Now, I'm getting the feeling that her death was some time ago, a number of years. Perhaps 10 years?
That's right.
10 years ago. Well, the feeling of her death is very strong. It's quite traumatic. It's quite violent, I'm afraid.
Yes.
I'm getting a feeling of constraint around my neck. Would that be right?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
Is this a young girl who took her own life?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
Well, you're doing very well, Betty. You're doing very well. This is a very painful matter for you. But you're strong. You're very strong. And Anne wants you to know that she's proud of you.
Oh,
Yeah, she's very proud of you.
that's lovely, thank you.
You clearly had a close relationship.
Well, I thought we did, but then she...
You want to know why, don't you? You want to know why she took her own life?
Yes. Please, yes, I do.
Well, wait a moment, please, Betty. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm just listening. She says that when she was alive, she'd always felt a tremendous sadness. And one day this sadness seemed to overwhelm her, like a giant wave. It seemed to drown her somehow.
But I always...
This is difficult, very difficult for you.
It's just not... She seemed such a happy child.
She says she kept the sadness from you.
Why did she do that?
Because she didn't want to distress you.
Oh,
She didn't want to distress you, Betty.
I've always been so afraid that it was my fault. Was it my fault, Annie? Was it something I did or said or should have done differently? I always loved you with my heart and soul, and I tried to be a good mother.
Wait a moment. Just wait a moment, Betty. Anne's saying... She's saying that you were wonderful.
Oh.
That you were a wonderful mother. That it was never your fault.
Oh.
You're in no way responsible for the death of your daughter, Betty. You must banish that idea from your mind. And Anne says... She says she's sorry. She's sorry she broke your heart. She didn't mean to. She loves you very much.
Oh, that poor woman. She was so sad. She was sort of haunted, wasn't she?
She was. But we consoled her, Peggy. We gave her something that no one else could give.
Well, I suppose we did.
There's no supposing about it.
Well, I'm glad. Oh, I'm really glad.
And it was all because of you.
Well, it was you too.
No, that was an excellent amount of detail, Peggy.
Was it?
Of course. That's exactly the kind of thing I need from you. I think you're going to be good at this.
Really?
Me and you, we might just be the dream team. And if we carry on like this, we're going to do very well indeed. I think events this evening are cause enough to celebrate.
Celebrate?
I'm going to take you out to dinner.
Are you really?
Most certainly am. We'll go to a really nice place. Expensive. White tablecloths, the lot.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
It will be. It'll be smashing.
Oh, but the only thing is, I haven't really got anything pretty to wear.
I'll buy you something.
But all the shops are closed.
Closed?
Because it's late.
We'll buy something tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll go down the high street. You can pick out anything you want.
But I thought you meant... I thought we were going to go for dinner.
We are.
Tonight?
Tonight?
Yes.
Oh, no. Sorry, love. No, can do. Not tonight. Tonight I'm meeting a woman.
What's her name?
What do you want to know her name for?
I just do.
Thelma.
Thelma?
Yeah.
Is she beautiful?
She's not bad. She is not bad, Peggy, my darling.
Frank and Peggy never did go out to dinner, somewhere expensive with white tablecloths, because Frank always postponed it, because he always had women to meet. But within 2 years, they had made the transition from small town, small time, 2-bit venues to the big bold theatres of major cities, at the Alhambra, the Palladium, the Grand, the Theatre Royal. Frank Tully was the headlining act, the rising star. His poster was everywhere.
There's a woman at stage door who wants to speak to you.
Oh, is it Francoise?
I don't think so.
Oh, could be Judy. But I'm meeting Francoise tonight. Could meet Judy tomorrow, I suppose. If it's Judy, bring her in.
It's definitely not Judy.
Go and ask her her name.
Really?
Oh, it's fine, just bring her in. Oh, unless she looks like a lunatic.
Well, she doesn't look like a lunatic.
Just bring her in then.
A moment later, Peggy returned with an older woman following behind her.
This is her.
Hello, Frank.
Hello, Mother.
You don't mind, do you?
Mind what?
That I came looking for you.
No, not at all. Of course not.
Only I saw the poster, you see.
You said?
And I thought, that's Frank. That's my Frank.
I'm sorry I didn't let you know.
That's all right. That's quite all right. I understand why you didn't. Why you wouldn't.
Oh, I'm hardly here at all, really. Just one night.
Just one night, is it?
That's right. So I didn't think there'd be time for this.
You look very well. You do. Then you always did.
Does Dad know you're here?
I didn't mention it, no. It only causes difficulties. Upsets him. I mean, it wouldn't upset him if you called in. If you called in, he'd be delighted.
How is he?
He's okay. Yes, he's all right.
Still a miserable sod?
I never think of him as miserable. He's not miserable. Not really. Not at all, in fact. I'd say he's melancholic.
Melancholic's just another way of saying miserable.
No, it isn't. Not really. Would you be able... Is it possible, do you think, for you to call in? Maybe tomorrow morning before you go?
I've got to be on the road.
Have you?
Got a week in Blackpool.
Oh.
We're on the pier.
Oh, right.
I've made it, Mother.
Yes. So I see.
Another time, eh?
Who's the girl?
What girl?
The girl who I met.
Oh, that's just Peggy.
Is she... Are you two...
No, not me and Peggy. It's not like that with Peggy. She works for me. We work together.
She didn't look happy.
Didn't she?
She's in love with you.
Peggy? No, she knows me too well.
You remind me of your Uncle Finlay. Do you know that?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because you've told me.
Have I?
Many times.
You're so like him. So exactly like him. Just looking at you gives me the strangest feeling, like I'm back in another time.
Drink your tea.
I am doing.
Oh, don't start crying.
I'm not.
I can't stand it when you start crying.
Sorry.
Stop apologising.
Sorry.
Mother.
I can't help it. I can't help it if I say sorry all the time. I am sorry. I'm sorry we don't see you. I'm sorry that it's all like this. Half an hour in a tea shop. Finding out that you're here by accident. From a poster. I'm sorry about all of that, and I can't believe it's turned out like this. If I was honest.
Never told me you had a mother.
Everybody has a mother.
No, they don't.
Well, there was no reason, was there, to talk about her? Or me dad.
You've got a mother and a father still alive.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you ever go and visit?
We don't get on.
But she seemed really nice.
She is.
So why don't you get on then?
It's complicated.
Sorry.
We better start getting ready.
Yeah, okay. I just thought they were dead.
Who?
Your mother and father.
Can you stop going on about
I'm
them?
not. I wasn't.
I have a young lad with me right now. He's about 17. Yeah, 17, I'd say. He's trying to get in touch with someone over here. In this section of the audience. Could it be you, madam? Madam, in the green coat?
Me?
Yes, you, madam, that's right. Did you know any young lad about 17, recently deceased? This young lad, he's right here. He's right here with me. His name's Kevin.
I don't know anyone called Kevin, no.
That's funny. Strange. I thought he was definitely trying to speak to someone over here. I thought it was you, but
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
Could it be me?
You, sir?
Could it be my son, Kevin?
Yes, it could. Yes. Sorry. Yes, that's right.
Kevin's here. He's here with us right now.
He is, yes. And he's telling me that he doesn't blame you.
Doesn't blame me for what?
For the car accident.
What car accident?
Didn't he die in a car accident?
No. No, he went to sleep. He went to sleep and he didn't wake up.
That's it. Yes, it was his heart.
It was?
Yes, that's right. Yes, well,
What happened?
I don't know. I just got really confused about which one had the car accident and which one had the heart thing. I got that woman and that bloke mixed up, and then I just felt like I lost it and I lost them.
But you got it back. You got them back.
Did you think I did?
Yeah, you definitely did.
I wasn't sure if they were quite with me, you know?
They were with you. They were absolutely with you.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Are you all right?
Yeah?
You seem a bit...
What?
Melancholic.
Melancholic?
Yeah.
I'm never melancholic, me. Bloody never. I am a very upbeat kind of person.
All right, keep your hair on. I'll get it.
Is Frank there?
Are you Francoise?
Yeah. Is Frank there, please?
Hang on a minute. Francoise is here.
Oh, I forgot about her.
And what should I say to her?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't really feel like... I haven't got it in me.
Haven't got what in you?
Whatever it is I've usually got.
Oh. Should I just tell her you've got a cold?
Yeah.
You hungry?
I am a bit, yeah.
We could go and get something to eat.
Yeah, we could.
We could go somewhere nice. With white tablecloths.
Sorry, it's not brilliant.
Oh, it's fine. It's all right. I like it.
It's not the place I'd envisaged.
Did you envisage a place?
I did, yeah.
That's nice. Frank,
Yeah.
are you ever going to kiss me?
Kiss you?
Are you?
No. No, definitely not.
Right. Okay.
This is a business relationship.
I know. I know it is. I know that.
We don't want to ruin a perfectly good business relationship, do we?
It's just... I'm not sure anymore.
Not sure about what?
If I can carry on.
What? Why?
It's very difficult working alongside you every day, seeing you. Because I keep wanting to touch your arm.
Touch me arm?
Or your face. And you go off with all these other women every night and it's never me. Why is it never me?
Peggy.
And I know I'm not as good looking as those other girls and I'm not nearly as good looking as you, but hardly anybody is.
That's true.
But you see, I thought... I don't know, I suppose I thought over time, because it's been 2 years working together, so I thought maybe a bond was growing between us.
A bond?
Well, yes. I thought maybe because we're always together, we're always in hotels together, and we've got no home, really, either of us. We've only got each other, really.
You put it like that and it sounds miserable.
Well, it is sort of miserable, Frank. But if we were together, like if we were married...
Married?
We wouldn't be lonely anymore.
I'm not lonely now.
Well, I am, Frank. And if nothing's going to change, then I don't want to go on like this. I want to find someone who'll appreciate me.
I appreciate you.
As a woman, not as a bloody business partner.
Peggy.
Can't you just kiss me, Frank?
We're in a restaurant.
Well, I don't mean right this minute, do I? I mean, later on when we're walking down the street or when we're in the lift of the hotel or I don't know. I mean, well, can't we just try it?
No, we can't. You're being ridiculous.
But at midnight, Frank Tully found himself pacing up and down outside Peggy's hotel room. Once, twice, 3 times he nearly knocked on the door. Then, just when he decided to go back to his room...
What are you doing?
I couldn't sleep.
But what are you doing here?
I don't want to lose you, Peggy.
Frank did not feel any actual love for Peggy, but he meant what he said. He didn't want to lose her.
This is nice.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
I think it's lovely.
Good.
We could order some breakfast.
We could?
Eat breakfast in bed. Oh, I've never eaten breakfast in bed before.
Yeah, whatever you want, love. Whatever you want.
What do you fancy?
You know what?
What?
I think I need to be on television.
Television?
Television, that's the answer.
The answer to what?
Imagine if the entire nation was watching me. Watching me pass on some terribly important piece of information from the beyond. And everyone saw it. Everyone heard it. Everyone was amazed. Imagine what I could get to then. I could travel the world. They'd be hanging on me every word. The Prime Minister might even want to talk to me.
6 weeks later, Frank had managed, with exhausting persistence, to persuade a Granada television producer called Walt Peterson to attend his performance at the Palace Theatre in Manchester.
Hey, this is it for us, Peggy. This could be it. It really could.
I know.
Well, you could look a bit more excited.
Oh, I am excited, I am. I've just got to pop to the chemist, is that all right?
No.
No?
I want you to do my hair.
Well, I'll do it when I get back.
I want you to do it now.
I really do need to go to the chemist.
What for?
Pepto-Bismol. I'm completely nauseous.
Peggy put her nausea down to nerves on account of the television producer. In the chemist there was a long queue, which made Peggy feel even more anxious. Then a lady in a pink hat the colour of Pepto-Bismol, tapped her on the shoulder.
Excuse me?
Hello.
I know you, don't I? You might not remember me, but I never forget a face, see?
Where did we meet?
It was here in Manchester. We were both going to see Frank Tully, only he wasn't at the palace because he wasn't so famous then as he is now. And you and I, we had this lovely conversation in the ladies' toilets.
Oh.
Do you remember?
I think so.
You told me about your brother, and I told you about my daughter, Anne.
Yes, of course, because he picked you out, didn't he?
He certainly did. And you know, I've been that much happier since he told me Anne's all right.
Well, that's wonderful.
See, that's why I'm here, in Manchester. I wanted to see him again. Not that I expect to be picked out twice. That would be more than one could hope for, but I thought, just in case Anne should happen to pop in. Well, you never know, do you?
No, you don't.
Are you going to be there tonight?
I am, yes.
Oh, well, I hope he picks you this time, because I've had my turn and you deserve yours.
We'll see, won't we? I mean, I suppose he has to listen to whoever's there. He can't pretend, can he?
No. Of course not.
Anyway, it's nice to see you again.
Was it polio?
Sorry?
Was it polio he died of, your brother?
Yes, it was.
It's very sad.
You've got a very good memory.
Oh, I never forget a face.
15-minute call, Mr. Tully.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
Peggy, it's fine. She doesn't know. She doesn't know anything.
How can I go out there?
Where?
Into the foyer.
Just go out there like you always do.
But she'll see me.
So what? So what if she sees you? She knows you're going to be here. She's expecting to see you.
But how can I do what I usually do?
She won't be able to hear every conversation you have with people. She won't have X-ray ears, Peggy.
X-ray ears?
Well, she won't, will she?
It's X-ray eyes, not X-ray ears.
All I'm saying is, just avoid her.
Oh, Frank, I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it tonight. I feel sick. I want to give it up.
Give it up? Now? What, when we're almost on national television?
Oh, we've had a good run, we have.
And it's not over.
Maybe it's time to do something else.
Something else?
Maybe it is.
Like what?
Like a job, like a normal job, instead of all this travelling, living in a suitcase.
I'm not getting a bloody job. Okay, Peggy, sweetheart, let's calm down. Let's both of us calm down. You can do this. You can. You're brilliant. You're lovely. And I know you can do it. I've got absolute faith in you.
But Peggy was so spooked that she couldn't possibly concentrate on the job. She was constantly looking over her shoulder and couldn't engage anyone in the usual kind of conversations. When it was time for curtain up, Frank had so little to go on that he did something he had never done before.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Now, you, madam. That's you, in the lovely yellow dress.
Me?
Yes, you, madam. What's your name, madam?
It's Peggy.
Oh, Peggy. Oh, Peggy, that's a lovely name. Well, Peggy, I've got a young boy here. Looks to me as if he's about 10 years old. He says his name's Michael. Do you know anyone of that name?
Yes.
Well, you do know a deceased young boy called Michael?
I do.
Well, he's telling me that he's your brother. Is that right?
That's right.
I believe he died of polio.
He did.
Well, he wants you to know that he's in heaven and he's with the angels. And that he and the angels are looking after you. Isn't that a comfort, Peggy?
It is. It's a great comfort.
I know this is difficult for you, and I'm sorry, Peggy. I really am, but now's your chance. Is there anything you want to say to Michael? Because now's your chance. Kiss me.
No.
Oh, come on.
I don't want to.
Just a kiss.
I don't feel like
I'm
it.
not asking for anything else.
You wouldn't get it even if you did.
Well, what was I supposed to do?
Not use Michael.
I had to use somebody.
But not Michael.
Michael doesn't care. Michael's dead.
Frank!
Sorry, sweetheart, but it's true. I had to get some real tears out of you.
You're heartless, do you know that?
With a television producer in the audience, I had nothing else. Nothing else to go on. And it worked. It worked, didn't it?
It did.
There you go.
I just wish you hadn't done it.
Well, it's done now, and there was no harm in it. No harm at all. Aren't I handsome to you anymore?
You're as handsome as ever and you know it.
Isn't my smile like the sun coming out on a rainy day?
What?
That's what you said to me once. Your smile is like the sun on a rainy day.
Did I really say that?
You know you
I
did.
don't remember.
Liar. Come on, give us a kiss. That's better.
Hello, and welcome to this evening's show. Tonight, we'll be meeting a real-life clairvoyant. Tonight, we meet Frank Tully.
Good evening, it's lovely to be here.
A man who claims he can listen to the dead. Is he a con man or is he real? Only you can decide.
Frank began to sweat under the studio lights. For the second time in 1 week, Peggy had had no chance to work the audience. Now this smarmy presenter in his shiny suit was implying that Frank was a fake. Frank was just wishing that he had taken a good swig of Peggy's Pepto-Bismol, when suddenly...
Good evening. My name is Betty Craven, and I would like to ask a question.
Please, madam, go ahead.
2 years ago, I went to see Frank Tully in Manchester, and I met a very nice lady at the theatre, in the ladies' lavatories, in fact. And she was very nice, and I talked to her about my daughter.
Your daughter who died?
That's right. And she told me about her brother who died when she was a little girl, and then we parted ways.
But then you saw this lady again. Only last week, in fact.
That's right. I was going to see Mr. Tully at the Palace Theatre when I saw this lady again. Not in the lavatories, but in the chemist just by Piccadilly. Well, we chatted about how we were both going to see the show that evening, and I told her that I hoped he would pick her out this time. And that's exactly what happened, and I was so pleased for her, because the last time he picked me, and this time he picked her, and that seemed only right.
Can I just... excuse me, can I just interrupt...
Just a moment, Mr. Tully, you'll get your turn. Please, Mrs. Craven, carry on. Tell us what happened after that.
Right, well, later that evening, after the show, I saw them together walking along the street. They were having an argument as if they were a couple.
This is Frank Tully and the lady from the chemist's who you also met in the lavatories.
That's right.
Mr. Tully, what do you have to say about all of this?
Well, if you'd let me speak,
Is your wife or your girlfriend grilling the audience for details about their lives so that you will appear to have psychic powers that you don't in fact possess? Is that the case?
No, not at all, sir. Of course not. With respect, madam, you must be mistaken.
But then, the camera zoomed in on Peggy, and the presenter said...
Is this the lady you are referring to?
Yes, that's her. That's her.
And Peggy didn't know how to look, or what to do, or where to go. So she covered her face in her hands and wept.
Oh, that was the worst thing you could have done.
I'm sorry.
We could have fronted it out if you hadn't started crying.
I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true at all.
Oh, what a mess.
I feel sick.
So do I.
Well, hang on a minute.
Not in me shoes!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, they're me new shoes! What are you throwing up in me shoes for?
It's the nearest thing I can find.
Christ.
Sorry.
What's the matter with you?
I'm pregnant.
You never are.
You think I'm lying?
I don't know.
Well, why would I lie about something like that?
To get me to marry you?
Oh, you think I'm that desperate?
Yeah.
Don't flatter yourself, Frank.
You really are pregnant?
I don't know. I'm 4 weeks late and as sick as a dog.
Christ, that's all we bloody need.
After the television show was broadcast, the situation snowballed. People wrote into Granada Television, or wrote to the newspapers. Some of them even called the police. People who, up until now, had been comforted and consoled by the words of Frank Tully, suddenly felt robbed, heartbroken, and sold down the river. The last show Frank ever did was at the Theatre Royal in York. The auditorium was half empty. Frank's confidence was zero, and his performance lacklustre.
It's over.
What's over? It's not over.
We're finished.
Stop saying that.
Well, how can I ever go...
Who's that?
How should I know?
Will you get it?
You get it.
Well, suddenly I've got to do everything.
Good evening, sir.
What? What is it?
Are you Frank Tully?
Yes?
I need to ask you some questions, Mr. Tully.
Questions about what?
Questions that arise from your television appearance.
I see.
Can I come in, please, sir?
Both Frank and Peggy were handcuffed before they were led out of the hotel and into the police car.
Frank,
Yeah,
do you think we'll go to prison?
of course not.
If we go to prison, who'll look after the baby?
What baby?
Our baby.
We're not going to prison.
But if we do...
Peggy, please.
But in the end, like Al Capone, Frank Tully was undone by tax evasion. He got 2 years for failure to pay up, and his father Joe came to see him in prison.
Why did he do it? Frank.
What?
Don't shrug your shoulders when I ask you. When I ask you a question.
I'm tired, Dad. That's all. It's very tiring in here. With the bright lights and everything. I can't sleep at night. They leave the lights on and I can't sleep.
I know what that's like. When you can't sleep. I couldn't sleep for years.
Is that why you were so useless?
Was I useless?
No, you weren't that bad. You were alright, really. But you were always bursting into tears. What kind of man cries as much as you did?
So it's my fault. Everything that's happened. It's my fault, is it?
I'm not saying that.
Yes, you are.
Oh, Dad, why don't you just go away? Leave us alone. Forget about me.
I can't. I can't forget about you. How can I forget about you? What I find so difficult, so disgusting, is the way in which you've been trading on your grandmother's name. What's funny?
The way you make out that she was so wonderful.
She was wonderful.
She was a liar and a fake. She was no bloody better than me.
She was 1,000 times better than you.
You idealised her because she was your mother. And because you're soft.
She could hear the dead, Frank. She could see into the future. She saw the First World War, saw it coming in a way that no one else did. She had healing powers.
Healing powers?
When I came home from the war, I couldn't walk. Then one day she just went and healed me legs. Just healed them, just like that. She even saved a baby's life.
What do you mean?
This little baby. Alice May, she was called. Well, my mother, your grandmother, she heard the baby crying and she felt a tingling in her hands. And she knew. She knew she could save this child's life.
Bloody hell.
What?
Nothing. Have you seen Peggy at all?
No.
Is this her?
No.
What?
Of course it's her.
Oh. Can I see?
Be careful.
I am being.
What do you think?
She's beautiful.
I've called her Ruby.
Ruby?
Yeah.
I thought we were calling her Clara.
Well, I went off it.
Why?
Why do you think?
She was a good woman, Peggy. She was.
How could she be? How could she be good?
Because she was real. She was the real thing.
There's no such thing as the real thing in this business. You're all a bunch of liars, fakes, pretenders, charlatans, whatever you call it, and I want no part of it.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, I'm not listening.
Just let me tell you this.
I don't want to hear it, Frank.
You would not exist if it wasn't for my grandmother.
What are you talking about?
My grandmother, Clara Tully. She saved your mother's life.
What?
Do you remember that story you told me? That story? About how your mother was a tiny baby and she was dying and this young girl knocked on the door.
Yes.
Well, that young girl was my grandmother.
Oh, you're making this up.
I'm not.
You're making this up like you make everything else up.
I'm not, honestly.
Do you know what it's like for me?
It's not easy for me either.
People stare at me, they whisper about me, and the whole street turns their backs. They turn their backs and I have to push her down the road and not cry. And I do that every morning and every evening.
I'm sorry, I am.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
What am I supposed to do?
When you get out of here, when you finally get out of here, I want you to get a normal job. I want you to work in a bank, Frank, or maybe become a plumber or a fireman or a train driver or I don't know what. And I want us to get a little house with a little fence and curtains and a kitchen and all the things. A vacuum cleaner. I want a vacuum cleaner. My own vacuum cleaner. I want to invite the neighbours in for a cup of tea or lend them a cup of sugar. I want to wear nice clothes and keep the house clean. I want to be respectable and respected.
Okay.
What?
That's fine.
Do you mean it?
Yeah. Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea. Low, low, breathe and blow, wind of the western sea.
What song is that?
What?
What song is that?
I don't know.
In fact, Frank was singing a song he had heard in his dreams. He heard it almost every night now, sung to him by his great-aunt Emily, who drowned in 1885, or his grandmother Clara, or one of his uncles who were killed in the First World War. All of them sang to him in his dreams, without him being aware of it when he woke up. And he had learned the song by heart.
In The Great Pretender by Katie Hims, Frank was played by Ralph Little and Peggy by Lizzie Watts. Frank's mum was Carolyn Pickles and his dad was Sean Murray. Betty was Joanna Monroe and the presenter was Arthur Hughes. Francoise was Caris O'Leary and the policeman was Harry Jardine. The Great Pretender was narrated by Amy Metcalf and directed by Jessica Dromgoole.
Dromgoole is a good surname, isn't it? It's Irish. It comes from a place name in County Louth, which has itself spawned the splendidly named Dromgoolestown. Jessica Dromgoole, who produced that and much fine radio work besides, is the daughter of Patrick Dromgoole, who is the executive producer of Robin of Sherwood, for which a knighthood would, frankly, be scant recompense. I hope at least he has the freedom of Dromgoolestown. It'd only be fair. More Listening to the Dead next week. Probably more listening to my inane drivel too, but that comes with the turf. I'm so sorry.
BBC Radio 4 Extra, The Seventh Dimension.
And now, sitting in his chair one evening, a professor begins to look at life outside of time.
Listening to the Dead by Katie Hims. Ruby Shoes.
Have you brushed your teeth?
No.
Go and brush them.
I can't.
Ruby.
Will you go in first?
Go in where?
The bathroom.
Why?
There's a lady in there.
In the bathroom?
She's lying in the bath.
Ruby.
She is. She's lying there with her eyes all starey.
There's no one.
You sure?
There's no one else in here except me, okay?
She must have gone.
Okay.
She was more of a girl than a lady. She was wearing a dress, this blue dress, like the olden days. I've seen her before. I saw her last year in the garden. She came walking out the pond and it made me feel funny. And I asked her, I said, "What's your name?" And she was going to speak to me. She opened her mouth to speak. But then Dad switched on the lawnmower and I think the noise scared her away.
Can you just brush your teeth?
I don't want you to think I'm a liar.
I don't think you're a liar.
That's good. So you do believe me then?
Let's talk about it in the morning, shall we?
Just say that you believe me.
Ruby.
Just say it. Just say I believe you and I'll go to sleep.
I'm very tired.
Just say it.
I can't.
Why not?
Ruby, I'm exhausted. I want to sit down with a Cinzano, a cigarette and Coronation Street. That's all I want, all right?
All right, sorry.
It's all right. Hey, Rubes.
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
Night-night. Sleep tight. Hope the bugs don't bite.
Can you leave the light on?
It's just her imagination.
It worries me.
Why?
I could talk to the doctor.
And say what?
I don't know.
She'll grow out of it.
I just get scared that there's something wrong with her.
Peggy.
She's got such a funny look on her face sometimes.
How do you mean?
Like she really can hear things or even see things.
Peggy.
That's why I want to take her to the doctor.
She's imaginative. Some kids are like that.
I was never like that.
Oh, me neither. But some kids are. Look, she'll probably be very creative, very artistic, sensitive.
I just want her to be normal.
What's normal?
I am. I'm normal.
And you want her to be like you?
Well, yes. Yes, I do. Most people want their kids to be like them. If they were honest with themselves, I think it's a completely natural thing to want.
She's her own girl, Peggy.
I know she is.
She's lovely.
I know. I know she is.
Will you come to our school and do a talk?
A talk?
About being a postman. Miss Violet wants the mums and dads to come in and talk about their jobs and that. Will you do it?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure I could do that.
You have to talk about the good bits and the bad bits, and why you wanted to do it in the first place, and whether it's like what you thought it would be.
Okay.
Can I tell her then? Can I tell her that you'll do it?
Yeah, sure. Hey, look.
What?
There's a van outside 22. Someone's moving in.
Can I go and say hello? There's a boy. Can I go and say hello to the boy?
You haven't finished your sugar puffs.
I don't like them.
A minute ago you said you loved them.
I've changed my mind.
Well, who's going to eat them now?
You?
Me?
Yeah, if you want. Who are you? I'm Niche. I'm Ruby. I'm 8.5. I'm 8.5 too. Are you going to live here? Yeah? That's good, because that house has been empty for ages. Oh. There's an old lady who lived here, but she died. I still see her sometimes. She waves at me from the top window. Maybe that's the room she died in. Oh, that's my room. Oh, well, she's not there right now. Maybe she's left. Maybe she's moved out since you moved in. I hope so. She was really nice when she was alive. She gave me a packet of Murray mints. A whole packet? Yeah, she wouldn't hurt you. Ghosts don't hurt people. Not the ones I've met, but I'm not supposed to talk about it. My mum doesn't like it. I think it upsets her. Me and Nish sat together today. I'm like his friend who's helping him.
Well, that's great, Ruby.
Miss Violet told me to look after him and show him where the dinner hall is and where to hang his coat.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Miss Violet said because he lived in my street, I could be the one to be his friend.
Ruby.
What?
Finish chewing and then speak.
Miss Violet gave me a gold star today. I love Miss Violet. She's really pretty and she wears really nice clothes. She never shouts like Miss Andrews. And Dad's going to go in and give a talk about being a postman.
Really?
Yeah.
Since when?
Ruby asked me.
You never said.
Was I supposed to say?
Thank you, Mr. Tully. Can we give Mr. Tully a round of applause? Would anyone like to ask Mr. Tully a question?
Can I, even though he's my dad?
Of course, why not?
Hello, Dad.
Hello, Ruby.
What I want to ask is it what you always wanted to do, right from when you were a child? Was it like your life's ambition?
Not really, no.
What did you want to do?
Well, I can't remember, to be honest. Probably a football player.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, Nish, go on.
Have you always been a postman, all of your life? Or did you do something else first?
That's a good question, Nish. Mr. Tully, have you always been a postman?
Well, I wasn't born a postman, obviously.
Obviously.
Well, in actual fact, before I became a postman, I was an entertainer.
Really?
It was silly. It was a sort of variety act.
What's a variety act?
Well, can you tell us about it?
I used to be in these shows that had all kinds of different performers. Singing, paper tearers, comedians telling jokes, dancing dogs.
Dancing dogs?
Magic acts, all that sort of thing.
Did you have a dancing dog?
No.
Did you sing?
Oh, no.
Were you a comedian?
No, because I couldn't tell jokes for toffee.
I don't believe that.
It's true. I could never remember the punchlines.
So what did you do then?
I had a kind of magic act.
Magic?
Yeah, but I wasn't very good at that either. So I became a postman.
Well, Mr. Tully, it's been a real pleasure to hear you talk today. Thank you.
No, thank you, Miss Violet.
Then Frank Tully looked at Miss Violet and smiled his best smile.
Dad was really good. Miss Violet was really pleased.
That's good.
I was proud of you, Dad.
Well, thank you, Ruby. I'll get it.
Hello, Mr. Tully. Can Ruby come out?
Yeah, but she's just finishing her tea. Do you want to come in?
Yeah, okay.
You could have some ice cream with us. I think we're having Arctic roll.
Okay. Hi, Anish. All right, Ruby. We're having Arctic roll.
I told him. That's the only reason he came in.
Have you ever eaten Arctic roll, Niche?
Can we go out after? Can we go out and play?
There was a single tree in Ruby's back garden, a sycamore, and it was large enough and strong enough for 2 8-year-olds to sit up on it and look at the sky.
When I grow up, I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be a doctor. I think you'll be a good doctor. I think you'll be a good artist. You've got a spider on your face. A spider!
Nish tried to wipe the spider away and somehow fell out of the tree. Cried real tears.
Where does it hurt? It's my ankle. Can you stand up? Ow! Okay, stay still. I think it's broken. Wait a minute, just stay still. I can't, it hurts. Just stay still, please just stay still, just for a moment. All I need is a moment. What are you doing? Do you trust me? Yeah. Okay. What are you going to do? I'm going to keep my hands on your ankle and I'm going to sing a song. I know it sounds really weird, but I think it might make you better. Okay. Sweet and low, wind of the western sea. Low, low, breathe and blow, wind of the western sea.
What are you doing?
Niche fell out of the tree. I hurt my ankle.
Ruby.
What?
Niche, go home.
Why are you so angry?
Niche.
Yeah?
Go home now.
You can walk on it.
I'm not happy with you.
We weren't doing anything bad. I want to marry him.
Ruby.
I do.
You're too young.
I know that. I'm not stupid. I mean, when we grow up.
What does his mother say?
About us getting married?
What does Nisha's mother say about how much time you two spend together?
She doesn't say anything.
Maybe I should talk to her.
About what?
About how much time you spend together.
She doesn't mind. She doesn't mind at all.
I think I'll have a word with her.
Why?
Because it's too much, Ruby. She should be playing with girls, not boys.
Don't be daft.
What do you think they get up to?
And what do you think they get up to?
I don't know. That's what worries me.
They're just kids.
She thinks she's going to marry him.
Well, maybe she will.
Don't be ridiculous, Frank.
Some people do. Some people do marry their childhood sweethearts.
They're not sweethearts.
Well, they do love each other. Anyone can see that.
She's a very imaginative girl.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say imaginative.
Very sensitive, bit of a dreamer.
Head in the clouds.
No great harm in that, is there?
I just want her to be all right, you know, in life.
Well, she's only 8, Peggy.
I know.
And did you see her painting?
What painting?
In the hall. Have a look on your way out. It's a painting of a girl lying in the bath in a blue dress. It's quite, well, I think it's extraordinary. I think she's very gifted.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Violet.
Frank shook Miss Violet's hand and held on to it a moment too long.
That painting, the girl in the bath, it disturbed me.
Why?
I don't know. Just gave me a funny feeling.
I thought it was brilliant.
It was good, yeah.
I told you, she's gifted. She's gifted. Miss Violet certainly seems impressed.
Oh, you just can't help yourself, can you?
What?
I saw you, Frank.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Making eyes at Miss Violet.
I wasn't.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
She is not.
She was making eyes at you as well.
Was she? Ow! A bloody driving woman! Jesus, what was that for?
You know.
I don't.
I saw your picture.
Did you like it?
Yes. Of course I did.
It's in the hall because it's one of the best.
I know.
I'm the only one in my whole class with a picture in the hall. Like all the others are older, like an oldie is.
It's very good, yes. Ruby?
Yeah?
Where did she come from, that woman?
What do you mean?
Is she someone you've seen in real life?
No.
A little while ago, you said that there was a lady lying in the bath.
When did I say that?
A few weeks ago.
I don't remember that.
Ruby was learning to hide the truth.
Did you just wave at someone?
Wave?
You looked like you were waving at someone.
I wasn't.
In fact, Ruby had been waving at a boy only slightly older than herself. He had red hair and freckles, and his face was pressed against the window. She wanted to speak to him, but it was impossible with her mother there. Then the doorbell rang.
I'll get it.
Mrs. Tully. Can Ruby come out?
No.
Why?
She's having her breakfast.
Can she come out after her breakfast?
No.
Why not?
Because we're going shopping for shoes.
But I've got something I need to ask her.
I can take a message.
But it's private.
Private?
Yeah. My name
He
is...
said it was private. What he wanted to ask her was private.
So?
So what do you think it was?
How should I know?
That's becoming your catchphrase, that is.
Well, how on earth would I know what it was he wanted to ask her?
I don't like it.
Don't like what?
Whatever's going on.
Nothing's going on.
How do you know? How do you know if you don't know what he wanted to ask me? I mean, what could it be that he couldn't tell me?
Something innocent, something harmless.
If it's so innocent and so harmless, then why wouldn't he say what it was?
Because he's a child and it's private to him.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing, sweetheart.
Can I choose my own shoes? Can I have the ones with the red sequins?
Yes.
No.
Please, they're like ruby red.
Why can't she have them?
Because they're not sensible. They've got a heel.
Only a little one.
Frank.
Oh, please, please, please.
They're not practical, Ruby.
Can I at least try them on?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, let her try them on.
No, because then we'll end up buying them.
Ruby skipped out of the shop in her ruby red slippers. They would remain her most favourite shoes that she ever wore. If only she'd kept them when she grew up. Then they might have helped her find her way home. But she was only 8 years old and had never seen the Wizard of Oz.
I keep seeing this boy.
What boy?
A dead boy.
Oh, right.
I saw him last week when I was on the bus with my mum, and then I saw him again this morning when I was eating Rice Krispies. He was looking through the kitchen window like he wanted to come in.
Why don't you ask him what he wants?
I would do, but then my mum's always there. Do you like my shoes?
Yeah, they're nice.
Don't you think the sequins look like rubies?
I don't know what rubies look like.
They look like sequins.
Do you think you could cure my nan?
What?
Well, you know my ankle was broke and you fixed it?
Yeah.
Well, my nan, she's got cancer in her spine. If you put your hands on her back and you sang that song, then you could save her, couldn't you?
I don't know.
Don't you want to?
It's not that. I'd love to. I'd love to go around saving people and all that. Especially your nan. She's like the first person I would save. But the thing is, it's only happened once with you. Like I got this funny feeling in my hands. Sort of tingling feeling. And then I knew I could stop your ankle hurting, but that's only ever happened once. If I ever get that feeling again, I promise you I'll run round to yours and we'll cure your nan. Okay?
Okay.
Are you all right? What did you want to ask me?
Ruby?
Yeah?
Are you in bed?
Yeah.
Are you wearing your shoes?
No.
Ruby.
What?
You can't wear them in bed.
Please.
Don't be ridiculous.
But I love them. I love them so much.
Take them off.
Okay, I'll try and tell her.
What are you whispering about?
You're not going to like this, but you should like it, really.
What?
There's a boy sitting next to me.
What do you mean?
You can't see him, but I can, and he says he's your brother. He's got red hair and freckles, and he's about 10 years old.
Ruby.
And he says he's your brother who died. I don't know you had a brother who died.
Ruby, this isn't funny.
I know, it's not funny, it's sad.
Stop it right now.
He's got a message.
Stop it.
I've got to tell you this thing he said.
Ruby.
He said that you mustn't feel bad, that he's dead and you're alive. That's what he said, Mum. He really did say it. Why don't you believe me? You can talk to him.
What is going on?
She must have heard me talking to you. She must have sneaked downstairs one night and listened in to me talking to you.
Didn't, Dad, I didn't.
Okay, both of you, calm down.
And now she's pretending that she can hear his ghost.
I'm not pretending, Dad, I'm not. He's right here. He says his name is Michael.
I don't understand why you're doing this.
Is that your dad's car?
Yeah,
Is that your dad?
I think so.
He's kissing Miss Violet.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm going to speak to them. Ruby?
Oh, hello, love.
Hello, Dad.
Hello,
Miss Violet.
Hello, Ruby.
Are you two having an affair?
No,
Definitely not.
no chance.
We were just talking.
We saw you kissing.
Oh, hello, Nish.
Hello, Mr. Tully. Are you going to get divorced from my mum and marry Miss Violet?
No.
Definitely not.
I really like you, Miss Violet, and if I didn't already have a mum, if she had, gone and died in a car accident or something, then I think you'd be quite good as a replacement.
Thank you, I think.
But the thing is, she's not dead, she's alive. So, anyway, yeah, we're just going to the shops.
Get some cola bottles.
Oh, right, okay, well, that's good.
See you later, Dad.
Yeah.
See you at school, Miss Violet.
Yeah, see you at school, Miss Violet.
Okay, children, yes. See you on Monday.
told you.
What did you tell me?
Not to kiss me.
Well, you were already sitting in the bloody car.
We could have explained that. We could have said you were giving me a lift.
Well, it's too late now.
God.
Look, it'll be all right.
I could lose my job.
Is that all you're worried about?
Well, it is my job, Frank.
Have you brushed your teeth?
Not yet.
Can you go and do it?
In a minute.
Ruby,
I will in a minute.
it's getting late.
Are you in love with her?
Who?
It's Violet, obviously.
Can you keep your voice down?
Sorry.
Listen, Ruby, I really don't want your mother to know about this. I would really like to just keep this between you and me. Do you think we could do that?
But if you're going to get married to Miss Violet, Mum's got to know, because you can't get married to two people, because that's called something like igamy.
Bigamy.
Bigamy. Bigamy, it's a funny word.
Right, listen, Ruby. Well, it was just a kiss, all right? We're not going to get married. We were just kissing, and it's not going to happen again.
Why?
What?
Why is it not going to happen again?
Because it was a mistake. I just gave her a lift.
Why did you give her a lift?
Because it was raining.
No, it wasn't.
Look, I gave her a lift because she's very nice and she's very pretty and I wanted to kiss her, okay?
Okay.
But I'm not going to kiss her again. Because your mother would kill me, okay?
Okay.
So can you just go and brush your teeth and we'll forget about all this, yeah?
Dad?
Yeah?
Do you love Mum or not love Mum?
I love her. I really do.
That's good.
Sweet and low, sweet and low.
While Ruby brushed her teeth, the girl in the blue dress lay in the bath singing.
Who are you?
My name's Emily. Emily Cartwright. I'm your great-great-aunt. I drowned when I was 15.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Who are you talking to?
No one, absolutely no one.
For many years after this time, Ruby maintained a pretense that there were no voices, that she was a perfectly normal girl with a normal brain. It wasn't until her A-level art exam that it all fell apart.
Shh. Can you go away? I'm trying to work. This is an exam.
Ruby,
Yes, sir?
you can't whisper,
I know, sir.
so stop.
Was I whispering, sir?
Yes, you were.
I'm sorry.
Please go away. I can't talk now.
Ruby?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to someone else. Ruby hadn't slept for 7 nights because she was so nervous about her exams. When she was very tired, she found the ghost more difficult to cope with, more difficult to hide and to hide from. And then it was more difficult to sleep, which made everything worse.
What happened?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I do know, but I can't tell you.
Ruby, I'm worried about you.
Oh, don't be. Don't be worried. I'll be all right.
Did you take something today?
Take something.
You've got to be honest with me, otherwise I can't help you.
Mr. McCarthy was Ruby's favourite teacher. He was sympathetic, he was young, he was interesting. And Ruby trusted him. Do you ever hear anyone breathing?
What?
Sometimes, just as I'm falling asleep. Usually it's then. I hear someone breathing. And I don't know what to do. I can't open my eyes, I can't move my hands or anything. Do you ever get that?
No.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Like, I don't know, like you think I'm making it up.
I don't think you're making it up. Not at all.
Why are you looking at me like that then?
I'm going to ask you a list of questions. Is that okay, Ruby?
Yeah.
Can people hear your thoughts?
Sorry?
Do you believe that other people can hear what you're thinking?
No. No, why would I think that?
Do you believe that people are plotting against you?
No.
Do you believe that you're getting messages from the television?
From the television?
Or the newspaper? Or any form of technology, such as the radio?
No.
Do you think you've done something terrible and deserve to be punished?
Well, that depends.
Well, what about cancer, world wars, natural disasters?
What about them?
Do you feel responsible for any of these things?
No. Why? Do you think I should?
No, of course not at all. These are routine questions.
Okay.
Are you concerned that you have a serious illness, something terminal, something seriously alarming, a brain tumour, for instance?
No.
Do you ever hear noises or sounds or voices that other people don't hear?
Yes.
Which one?
All those things.
What are these voices telling you?
Well, it depends who they are, and where they're from and what they want.
Do you ever feel that something is creeping or crawling over your skin?
I get a tingling in my hand sometimes. Is that what you meant? I get that. I get that feeling, and then I know that I can do something for the person I'm with. I can put my hands on them and I can fix them.
Fix them?
I can heal them. I fixed my friend's ankle once. It was fractured and I healed the bone. He could walk on it just like that.
Okay.
I really did heal his ankle.
Okay.
I know you don't believe me.
Is there anyone here now? In the room with us?
No. I think maybe it's the atmosphere in here. I mean, it's kind of sterile, don't you think? All that white paint.
You think the white paint affects things?
I think it does.
They want to send her away for a few weeks.
What about her exams?
She can take them in the autumn.
What about college?
She can go next year, can't she?
All her friends are going this year.
All her friends haven't got serious problems.
We don't know that she's got serious problems.
Frank.
What? We don't. I mean, is all this really necessary?
How do you mean?
I mean, do we have to do this?
Well, what do you suggest?
That we leave her alone.
So you know better than the doctors, is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah. Yeah. I think in this instance, I think I do.
But if she is schizophrenic, Frank...
Which I don't think she is.
But if she is, we've got to look after her. We've got to help her.
Nish,
Yeah?
going away.
Where are you going?
This place.
What place?
Where they try and make you better.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing.
Well, why'd you have to go away then?
Because of the ghosts.
You shouldn't have told anyone.
Well, I tried not to, but...
When will you be back?
Soon.
How soon?
Do you think I'm mad?
No.
Promise.
I promise.
You alright?
No.
Do you want a cuddle?
Yeah. I miss her.
I miss her too.
I wish she was a baby. I wish she was a baby and I could do it all over again and do it differently. Do it all right.
Hey, you did do it right. What are you talking about?
But if I'd done it right, I don't think this would be happening.
It's not your fault she hears voices, is it?
No, of course not, but maybe there was a way of...
A way of what?
I love her so much.
I know you do.
I just want her to be happy.
12th of June, 1979. Dear Ruby, you said I could write you a letter, so this is what this is. Except there's not a lot to tell you. I'm revising loads, so not hardly going out or doing anything interesting that I can tell you about. Hope it's okay where you are. I hope they make you feel better. Although I don't know how they can, when there's nothing really wrong with you in the first place. I think you're an excellent person, Ruby, and I hope you believe that. Come back soon. Love from Nish.
10th of July 1979. Dear Nish, thank you for your letter. Sorry it's taken me 4 weeks to write back. I couldn't really write before because they gave me these pink pills that made my arms feel funny. And my head too. But I feel better now and they said I was allowed to write to you. So I am. I'd like to come back, but I don't know when they will let me. I keep asking them, but everyone here is quite vague. I think they are trying to stop the voices with the pills, which sort of works as it just empties me out. I hope the revision is going well. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly, Nish. Lots of love, Ruby. Ruby drew a small heart next to Nish's name and filled it in with red felt tip.
You look well.
My mouth's dry.
I'll get you some water.
My mouth's all dry and my head's all fuzzy. And look at my hands.
Your hands are fine.
They're shaking.
They said that'll stop, Rubes.
When?
When you get used to the medication.
Ruby, darling. We've got some bad news.
What?
We didn't know if we should tell you while you were in here.
Is it Nish? Is Nish all right?
Nish is fine.
Oh, good. That's good.
It's Mr. McCarthy, sweetheart.
What happened to him?
He was knocked over on his bike.
And he was killed.
Oh.
We're so sorry, Ruby.
Right, okay, right, yeah. Well, that sort of makes sense.
Does it?
Well, I had this feeling, this bad feeling, but because of the drugs I don't dream like I did, so I didn't know what it was, but that must have been it, mustn't it?
Peggy?
Yeah.
Do you ever think that she might actually be psychic?
No, I don't.
Because that is the obvious explanation.
Frank.
You know, my family did have a history.
I know they did.
Especially my grandmother Clara.
Well, she was probably just mad.
Well, she didn't act like somebody was mad.
I just can't believe in the idea of it. I can't. It doesn't make any sense to me. I feel as if we encourage Ruby to believe it, if we encourage that in any way, then we're just letting her down. We're just sort of... What's that word? What the doctor said. We're...
Colluding.
Colluding. That's it. We're not helping her get well or get over it.
In the middle of August, Ruby came home.
You're back?
Yeah.
How was it?
I don't know.
Missed you.
Missed you too.
Everyone's been asking me.
Asking you what?
Where's Ruby gone?
Did you tell them?
No, of course not. Why do you do that?
Do what?
Shake like that?
It's the medication.
Oh.
Does it make me look weird?
No, it just makes you look shaky.
Did you get your results?
Yeah,
Well, tell me.
4 A's.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
So you're going to be a doctor?
yeah.
Oh, congratulations. It felt funny saying goodbye to Nish, waving him off on an adventure and having no adventure of her own to go on. The street where they both lived felt very empty without him.
Hello? Hello? Is anybody there?
It's me. It's Ruby.
Hey, Ruby.
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's nice to hear from you.
Is it? Is it really?
Yeah, of course it is.
What's it like at university?
It's good. It's hard work, you know, because I'm not doing like a DOSA subject like art.
Oh, thanks.
I was joking.
Can I come and see you?
Yeah,
You sure?
yeah.
You must be really busy.
Yeah, but come. Come anyway.
Will I be in the way?
No,
I don't want to show you up.
you won't.
I might.
Ruby.
Ruby caught the train from Colchester to London, with butterflies in her tummy that she couldn't explain. Because it was only Nish, who she had known since she was 8.
Hiya.
Hiya.
How are you?
The shaking stopped.
What?
You know, my hands don't shake. Well, not so much anyway.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Can I take your bag?
Oh, no, that's all right. Thanks.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
There's this party, but we don't have to go.
Do you want to go?
If you do,
I don't mind, whatever you want.
we could go for a bit.
If you want to.
If it's awful, we'll just leave.
Okay.
Should you be drinking? Like, with the medication?
No.
Then what are you doing?
I'm trying to have fun. I don't have a lot of fun, you know, Nish. I'm still at home with my mum and dad, looking at me all nervous, trying to work out if she's crazy or not, going to therapy, going to the psychiatrist. So forgive me if I want to have a drink or two and have a bit of bloody fun.
Let's go. Let's go somewhere else. Get something to eat.
No, thanks. I want to dance. Let's dance.
Who's she? She's a friend from home. Just a friend? Yeah.
Do you want a cup of tea?
Yes, please.
You okay?
Yeah, I've just got a little bit of a headache. I'm sorry about what happened.
It's alright.
I don't know why I did it.
It's alright.
It's not really.
It's not like we're even, together, me and you.
But that was the first time I've ever,
First time you've ever...
Yeah. I don't even know his name. What's his name?
Ralph.
Ralph.
He's an arsehole.
I thought he was your friend.
Well, he's not.
I thought he was your mate.
I mean, I live with him. Doesn't mean he's a mate.
But that's why.
That's why you what?
Why because he was your friend, or I thought he was. I thought if I can't have you, then maybe I can have your friend.
Who says you can't have me?
Ruby stayed another night in London and then travelled home on the train. Feeling different. Feeling like it might be alright in the end.
You look different.
Do I?
Yeah, you look happy.
Would it be okay with you if I reapply?
For what, love?
For art school. I want to go to art school in London and want to be near Niche.
Okay, love.
Is that alright?
Of course it is.
I always thought you didn't like him.
Niche?
Yeah.
Why did you think that? Niche is lovely. He's absolutely lovely.
Oh, I'll get it. Hello, this is the Tully house. Hello?
Ruby, it's Mr. McCarthy.
Mr. McCarthy?
Yeah.
The one who died?
Yes.
Oh, just thought maybe you were a different one, like his dad or his brother or some other one.
No. Sorry, no, it is me. The dead one.
Okay.
I'm so sorry to bother you.
It's alright.
It's just a quick call.
Okay.
I just wanted to apologise.
What for?
For not believing you.
Oh, right, yeah.
I should have had more faith.
Well, no one does really. Have faith, I mean, except Niche Patel. He always believed me.
I think you need to chuck your medication away.
I don't know if I can do that.
You don't need it.
But they think I do.
Well, they're wrong.
Yeah, but it's easy if I pretend they're right.
Who's she talking to?
Mr. McCarthy.
You still there?
She's not.
She is, or she thinks she is.
Hello?
I think we need to adjust your medication.
You mean give me more drugs?
No, just try some different ones.
Great. After the phone call from Ruby's dead art teacher, Ruby spiralled into a deep sadness. That felt like a headache of the heart. That felt unshakable. That made her want to lie down and never get up again.
Ruby! Ruby, you've got to get up.
Ruby, sweetheart, you've got to get up.
I'm not doing them, my exams.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
I don't think there's any point.
Of course there is. Of course there's a point.
I'm probably going to spend my life in and out of hospital, aren't I?
Who says that?
Everyone.
Not us. We don't say that.
I just think he's going to go one way and I'm going to go another.
What are you talking about?
Niche. He's going to be a doctor. He's going to be normal and I'm going to be weird.
Ruby.
It's true though, isn't it?
What about your art?
I've gone off it.
Gone off art?
Yeah. 3 days later, Frank found a note on the kitchen table.
Where's Ruby?
She's gone.
Gone where?
Gone for good.
Till when?
She wrote us a note.
Dear Mum and Dad, I don't think I want it to be like this. I don't think I want to be living here and sleeping in my bed and eating food and taking loads of different pills from loads of different bottles. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Love from Ruby.
But where's she gone?
I don't know.
Oh, Frank.
Ruby stayed in touch with postcards. One every few weeks. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. It's much better like this, etc. Then about a year after she had first left, she reappeared on the doorstep.
Hiya, Dad. Mum.
Ruby?
Hello, Ruby. I'd like you to meet someone. Oh, she's mine.
She's yours.
She's all mine.
That's amazing.
Can I hold her?
Of course you can. She's called Shoes.A.
Tuesday?
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
She's a lovely baby.
Can we stay? Can we stay a few days?
Of course you can. Yeah, of course you can.
Oh, that'd be brilliant.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You're welcome any time, you know that.
Why won't she talk to us?
You've got to give her time.
Why can't she say who the father is?
What does it matter who the father is?
I just want to know where she's been, what she's been doing, where she sleeps at night, if she eats enough.
She looks well.
She does.
The baby looks well.
The baby's gorgeous.
We've got a grandchild.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to bits.
But the house was full of anxiety, and Ruby felt like the walls were coming in, and she couldn't stand it. Being so closely observed, she couldn't breathe and she knew she had to go again. I'm going to go, Dad.
Where?
Somewhere else.
Where?
I've got some friends with a big old farmhouse. It's sort of a commune, I suppose, but they're nice. They're good people, Dad.
Where is it?
Where's what?
This farmhouse. Where is it?
I'll send you a postcard, Dad.
I want you to keep in touch.
I will.
Promise me.
I promise. This time she disappeared for longer, for nearly 3 years, and the postcards to Peggy and Frank were less frequent, even less detailed, always apologetic, and they both broke their hearts over the loss of her. But for Ruby herself, the distance was a good thing. Ruby began to thrive, learned how to live with who she was and what she was, and when she was ready, when she was really, really ready, she came home again.
Ruby,
Hiya, Dad.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah.
Is this Tuesday?
Yeah.
Hello, Tuesday.
Hello.
I'm your granddad. I'm your granddad, Frank.
Hello, Grandad.
Hello. It's lovely to see you.
It's lovely to see you.
You look well.
I am well. I'm really well, Dad. I found my way.
That's great, Ruby.
Can I leave Tuesday with you? For a couple of hours?
Yeah.
There's this thing I've got to do. And when I've done it, I'm going to come back and get her. But I want to. I think it's something I need to do without her.
Sure. Okay, sure.
Thanks, Dad.
Ruby,
Yeah?
I've done a lot of thinking, you know, while you've been gone, and I've had a sort of a change of heart.
About what?
Well, the thing is, this is the thing, I think we did you wrong. I think we should have believed you. I think all the doctors and the psychologists and everything, we shouldn't have listened to them. We should have listened to you. I think you might be very, very gifted. Not just with your art. I know you're gifted with your art. I think you might be as psychic as your great-grandmother. As your great-grandmother, Clara Tully. She was very famous.
Was she?
And I should have told you about her, but I didn't used to think, you know, that she was real, but maybe she was real, and it seems like you were real too. And we filled you up with all those ideas that you're crackers and you might not be. You really might not be. And I just wanted to say I'm so sorry, Ruby. I'm so sorry that I let you down.
I love you, Dad. I love you to bits.
And you just said yes?
Well, yeah.
And when's she supposed to be back?
In a couple of hours.
A couple of hours?
Yeah.
And when was that?
A couple of hours ago.
But she's still not back?
Well, no, obviously.
Frank.
What?
You're so naive.
Sorry?
She's done a runner.
What?
She's left the child and gone.
She wouldn't do that. She'll be back, Peggy. She'll be back any minute.
But she wasn't back any minute, or any time soon after. And Peggy was confirmed in all her suspicions. And she was damned if this other child, was going to turn out the same way. From the very beginning, Peggy was going to get this one right.
Here you go.
For me?
That jumper. Nanny. That mummy.
Oh, that's nice. That's lovely, sweetheart.
Mummy. Nanny. Come.
But what happened to Ruby? What happened to me? I disappeared in 1983, and no one managed to work it all out for another 30 years. I had to wait 30 years for someone to discover the truth. That someone was my daughter.
In Ruby's Shoes by Katie Hims, Ruby was played by Nell Herrin and Amy Metcalf, and Nish by Leon Human and Hamza Jitua. Peggy was played by Lisa Stevenson, and Frank by David Seddon. The Doctor was Michael Burtonshaw, Miss Violet was Caris O'Leary, and Mr. McCarthy was Arthur Hughes. Emily was played by Georgie Fuller, and Tuesday by Rosa Yevtushenko. Ruby's Shoes was directed by Jessica Dromgoole.
Well, next week's Listening to the Dead is called Tuesday's Child, which is a bit of a misnomer because Tuesday is the name of the child, presumably so christened because of what she was born on, a Tuesday, which makes sense. My eldest son is called Hospital Bed.
BBC Radio 4 Extra, The Seventh Dimension.
Tonight's ghost story... I'm so sorry about the last link, that was awful. It's late, let me off. Tonight's ghost story from Algernon Blackwood is The Kit Bag. Just imagine being me. I mean, for goodness sake, you only have to listen to me. I have to go home with me. Right, it's The Kit Bag by Algernon Blackwood. The Kit Bag. Don't open it, because it's largely the place that people pack their troubles, isn't it? And you don't want to be unleashing all of those. Oh, you do. Okay then, you asked for it.
Here's what we expected, I think, said the barrister.
Listening to the Dead by Katie Hims. Tuesday's Child.
Right. You're here to report your daughter missing.
Yes.
When did she go missing?
Well, it's hard to say.
Start from the beginning.
From the beginning.
What's her name?
Ruby Tully.
How old is she?
22.
And when did you last see her?
Well, it was yesterday afternoon, about 5 p.m.
Right.
I should have called you before. I wish I'd called you before, but we didn't know what to think, you see.
Okay.
She came to our house with a little girl. She's got a little girl called Tuesday.
It's unusual.
Yeah, I know.
So, she came to your house?
So this is the thing. We hadn't seen her for a long time, and then she turned up on the doorstep and asked us, me and my wife.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was out of the shops, but me and my wife, could we look after the little one for a couple of hours? Because she had something she needed to do, and could we do that?
Keep going.
So we say yes. I say yes. I mean, we're delighted. I was delighted. Chance to get to know the little girl. Chance maybe to have her back in our lives. Both of them, you know. So she goes off, and Tuesday, the little one, she's as good as gold. Kisses her mother goodbye. Doesn't get upset at being left, you know. Bearing in mind that she doesn't know us at all. The little girl, I mean. So her mother, my daughter, goes off, and she's waving at the end of the street. Tuesday's waving back, and I'm waving back. Sorry.
What?
It's too much detail, isn't it? Too much detail. I mean, you don't need to know this much, do you?
It's fine. Go on, in your own time.
Anyway, this is the thing about my daughter. She's diagnosed schizophrenic. But I don't think she's actually schizophrenic. I don't. This is the bit my wife didn't want me to tell you.
Right, okay.
She hears voices. She hears voices, but I think the voices are real.
Okay.
My wife didn't want me to say anything because then you would think I was mad as well as Ruby and then you wouldn't go looking for her, but I want to tell you the truth. I want to be honest. I've not always been an honest man, but now it's important to me to tell only the truth, do you see?
Right.
Anyway, perhaps it's not relevant, the part about Ruby being psychic. Look, all I'm saying is that I don't think there's anything wrong with her. I don't think that's why she's gone missing. And when I saw her, she was so well. She was so happy. And Tuesday keeps asking us, where's Mummy? And we say that she'll be back, but we don't know, do we? Because where is she? And I really don't think that she would have left that little girl.
Where was she living?
She lived on this commune. A sort of farm commune in Wiltshire. But she came and went from there. And they're all hippies, you know, alternative types. Not bad people. Well, not as far as we know. They seem to look after Ruby. They look after each other. But we've never met any of them. We've never been there. She didn't want us there. I mean, relations weren't close. I mean, we loved her and everything. We still do.
What did they say?
Not much.
I told you.
But they listened. They wrote things down.
What did they write?
Whatever I told them.
Did you tell them she was schizophrenic?
Yes.
Did you tell them that you've got a criminal record?
No.
Because if they find out...
What? What's going to happen?
They'll stop bothering.
I don't think that's true. Just because someone's got a criminal record doesn't mean they can just abandon you. Just abandon your missing... Yes, love?
I want the big kid.
Yes, love.
Mom coming in now.
Hello, DS Jones speaking.
It's Frank Tully here.
Oh, hello, Frank.
You said I could call if there was anything, if I thought of any detail, you know.
Go on.
Well, this is going to sound daft. Really sort of out there.
Okay.
I keep getting this name in my head, on sort of repeat. And it sounds like my daughter's voice. Which it can't be, obviously.
What's the name?
It's Tom.
Tom... just Tom?
Yeah. Yeah, that's ridiculous, I know. But it keeps coming up. I woke up this morning and I thought, Tom, and I think it's got something to do with Ruby.
Okay.
I don't want you to think that I'm making claims to psychic ability. I have no psychic ability whatsoever. My grandmother was very gifted in that way, and my daughter, I believe she's the same, but I'm not. I'm very ordinary. But all the same, I had to ring you, because the voice won't go away.
Well, I wouldn't dismiss it out of hand.
Because you hear things about how the police use psychics to help find missing people. That psychics help the police with their investigations sometimes, and I never know if that's true.
Tom. Okay.
I mean, I don't know anyone with that name. I don't know that she knew anyone of that name either. But then I didn't know any of the people that she knew. But then it's probably nothing, is it? It's probably me wasting your time.
Well, I think I'll make a trip to that commune. I think I'll drive over there and have a chat with some of them. Got to start somewhere, haven't we?
Thank you. Thank you for taking me seriously.
Okay, I'll keep you posted.
The man in the drive was wearing a purple skirt with stars scattered all over it, and nothing on his chest except some orange beads. Detective Sergeant Jones suddenly felt self-conscious in her policewoman's skirt, her policewoman's shoes, with her policewoman's hair. But the man smiled, a big, open, twinkly smile.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, I'm Oliver.
I'm Detective Sergeant Jones.
What can we do for you?
I'm trying to contact a woman called Ruby Tully. I believe she lives here.
Ruby? Yes, that's right, she does.
Is she here? Is she here now?
Not right now, no. She's travelling at the moment.
Have you had any contact with Ruby while she's been away?
No. No, I haven't. One of the others might have done, I'm not sure.
Okay. And when was the last time she was here?
She left here... A week ago, maybe.
And do you know where she was going?
I think she was going to see her parents.
Right.
Is everything all right?
Well, 5 days ago she left her daughter with her parents, said she'd be back in 2 hours, and then never returned.
Is that right?
So naturally they're very concerned, and the little girl is obviously missing her mother.
Tuesday.
Sorry?
That's her name, the little girl.
Oh, yes. Yeah, unusual.
And not around here.
Right. Yes, of course.
We've got an India, a moon star, and 2 cinnamons.
2 cinnamons?
That's right.
Boys or girls?
One's a boy, one's a girl.
Have you got anyone called Tom?
Tom?
Is there anyone living here called Tom?
No. No, actually. Why? Who's Tom?
Oh, it was just something that her father mentioned.
I don't know anyone called Tom.
Is there anyone else I can talk to? Anyone else here?
They're all out at the moment. You could come back later.
At this moment, a white girl in a sari came out of the house.
What's happening?
This is Sergeant Jones.
A detective, Sergeant Jones.
Sorry. Yes, she's a detective. She's looking for Ruby.
Ruby's missing.
Properly missing?
She left her daughter with her parents, and she hasn't come back.
She left her daughter?
That's right.
She'd never leave her daughter.
And that's what they said.
Something's happened to her.
And that's what they think. Was she in a relationship with anyone? Do you know if she had a boyfriend? What?
She was seeing Oliver. She was seeing you, wasn't she?
Me?
Wasn't she?
But it wasn't anything serious. I mean, I wouldn't call it a relationship.
What was it then?
We were just sleeping together.
I see.
I mean, we didn't... There was no commitment.
And were you still, before she went away?
Yeah. Yes. On a sort of casual basis. But I didn't expect her to keep in touch when she went away. It was a no-strings kind of thing.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, now that you say that she's gone and she's not taking the child, well, obviously that's a worry. It is.
It really is.
But I can't shed any light on her whereabouts.
Okay. Well, I'd like to talk to other members of the household later on today, if that's okay. Is that okay?
Of course. Of course. Absolutely.
D.S. Jones waited all day for the others to come back. They were mostly friendly and unguarded, concerned and helpful, but Maggie left with no new information.
Where the hell have you been?
Wiltshire.
Wiltshire?
Looking for that girl.
Did you get anywhere?
No, sir. But the dad, the girl's father, his name's Frank Tully. He thinks...
Frank Tully?
Yeah.
Frank Tully? Where do I know that name from?
I don't know, sir.
Frank Tully. He was on the telly. He got done for faking his psychic powers.
Did he?
Or was it tax evasion?
I don't know, boss.
I can't remember now. But I don't want you wasting all your time on his daughter. We've got other things going on. Other priorities. It's not our job to go chasing after every nutter who goes AWOL.
But, sir, I don't think she is a nutter.
You're a detective sergeant now.
Yeah, I know, but...
And you deserved it. You worked your arse off. Don't ruin it.
We should tell her
Tell her what?
that Ruby might not come back.
We can't tell her that.
Well, she keeps asking.
Well, we'll just keep saying soon. Soon, she'll be back soon.
And what if she's not, Peggy?
But she will be.
I think something terrible's happened.
Don't say that.
Where do you think she is, Peggy? Where exactly do you think she is?
She's travelling.
Without Tuesday?
Yeah.
And not sent us one postcard?
Yeah.
Not rung us up once?
Because she feels bad. She feels guilty for running off.
Peggy.
It is possible, it is, with her problems, with her mind, the way it is. I mean, anything is possible.
I think we've got to face it.
I can't, Frank.
Is Mum coming?
Not today, sweetheart. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
We've got to tell her something.
I don't want her to be scared. Scared of the world.
What's she going to think if Ruby never comes back?
But she will come back.
She's going to grow up thinking that her mother just abandoned her. That her mother didn't love her.
She's such a lovely girl.
She is.
She's lovely and normal. I mean, there's not a hint of anything. If she carries on like this, it'll be wonderful.
And she did carry on like this, despite the fact that her mother had vanished into thin air. In the main, Tuesday seemed like a perfectly ordinary girl.
I had this weird dream last night.
Mm-hmm.
This woman was trying to talk to me, but I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear what she was saying.
What did the woman look like?
She looked a bit like me.
Really?
Do you think it was my mum?
Sounds like it was.
Do you think she was trying to contact me through my dream?
I don't think so, love. I don't think that's how dreams work. I mean, dreams are just dreams. They don't mean anything, do they?
I just thought... I don't know.
Where's your tie?
My tie?
You haven't got your tie on?
Oh.
I'll get it. You finish your breakfast.
Thanks, Nan.
Tuesday,
Yeah?
can you just... If you ever have that dream again, I want you to listen really hard, really carefully.
In my sleep, you mean?
Yeah, if you can.
Okay.
Anything she says, you write it down when you wake up. Promise me.
Okay.
Tuesday?
Yeah?
Here's your tie.
Thanks.
You got to get a move on. You missed the bus.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye, love.
Bye.
Bye.
Frank and Peggy watched her running down the front path of the bus. Long, skinny legs, straight black hair. They both loved the bones of her.
I know what you're going to say and I don't want to hear it.
She could have the gift, Peggy.
There is no gift. There is no bloody gift, all right?
She dreamed about her mother.
She's bound to dream about her now and again. She's bound to.
But Ruby was trying to tell her something in the dream.
No, she wasn't. She wasn't, Frank, because it wasn't real.
I want to tell her
Tell her what?
who she is, where she comes from.
She knows. She knows who she is.
I want to tell her about her great-great-grandmother Clara and how she saw the First World War coming.
Over my dead body.
What are you so afraid of?
That you're going to give her ideas.
In this regard, Peggy's fears were unfounded. Frank was not going to live much longer, and this greatly diminished his chances of giving Tuesday ideas. 6 months later, he was dying from prostate cancer, and Tuesday was saying goodbye.
Hey, Tuesday.
Yeah?
I want you to write down your dreams.
What?
Write them down every morning and keep them like a diary. And if I turn up, if you dream about me when I'm dead, make sure you listen to me. Okay?
Okay.
And remember, I'll be watching you, looking out for you.
I love you, Grandad.
I love you too.
Frank died that night, and in the morning, Tuesday wrote something down, just as she was instructed. She wrote down a series of letters and numbers. TOM 23R. She had no idea why she did this.
Sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
say sorry.
I should be strong.
You are strong.
I shouldn't let you see me like this.
Why?
I shouldn't let it get to me.
But you loved him, and he loved you.
He didn't.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
He didn't love me at all.
The house felt much emptier and sadder without Frank, and somehow the loss of him amplified all the other losses.
Do you think he knows that I exist?
Who, love?
My dad.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so either, because if he knew, if he did know, then he'd just come and find me, wouldn't he?
Of course he would.
I wish I knew who he was. Then I'd just go and find him.
Someone did try to tell her who he was. Very occasionally, someone would whisper her father's name into her ear while she was sleeping, but Tuesday never seemed to retain the information when she woke up. Now and again, she would catch sight of a teenage girl in a blue dress trailing water through Peggy's suburban kitchen, and she never said a word about the girl, to Peggy or anyone else. It may be that Tuesday simply had a stronger instinct for self-preservation than Ruby. It may be that despite inheriting the gift, it had been watered down somehow. Watered down so much that even Tuesday was hardly aware of it. Until she grew up. Until she turned 33.
Happy birthday!
Oh, thank you.
Are we going to get pissed? I'd like to get really, really pissed. I mean, like, annihilated. That would be ideal. Come on, what can I get you? Well, what can I get you?
Oh, Dan.
What?
I'm pregnant.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Shit.
Dan?
What?
Well, I thought you might be a tiny bit pleased.
Pleased?
Yeah.
I've got 3 kids. I'm sorry, but this is a disaster for me.
Well, this is going well.
Maybe you wanted a baby.
Oh, I didn't. I don't.
Really?
I don't know what I think right now, okay?
So, you're thinking you might not have it?
I don't know, Dan. I thought I'd talk it through with the father of the baby. I thought we'd have this, careful, considered discussion of what we should do.
Right, sorry. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I've got no money.
I've got no money either.
I'm not in a position to support another child. I've already got children.
I know.
You haven't even met them.
Oh, because you didn't want me to.
Because it's too early.
Well, I know. I think it's too early too. Oh, look, what I'm thinking, what I was thinking is that I could not have it and then we could stay together and then decide that we do want to have a child and then not be able to have one because I'm too old or because you're too old, and then we'll be so haunted by what we've done in not having this one that it ruined the relationship. Whereas if we have it and then things work out, then we'll just feel that it was meant to be. Do you know what I mean?
So, you want to keep it? You want to keep the baby?
I don't know.
It sounds like you do.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
And it sounds like you don't. How are you? You okay?
Not bad, love.
Brought you some flowers.
No, splashing out, are we?
They're only tulips.
Very nice. Shall I pour the tea?
Oh, shall I do it?
Oh, go on then. These hands are bloody useless.
Don't say that.
Drives me mad.
Nan, I've got some news.
Good or bad?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I thought you might not approve.
Why?
Because I'm not married.
I wasn't married to your granddad.
Weren't you?
Not for years.
I didn't know that.
Your mother certainly wasn't married to your father, whoever he was. So you're just keeping up with family tradition.
That's a nice way to look at it.
You'll be fine. You'll be absolutely fine.
Did my mum... Did she never say anything, ever, about my dad?
She really didn't.
When she was at school, did she ever have a boyfriend?
Not that I know of. Not that we ever met. There was a boy. There was a boy who lived in our street, but he wasn't a boyfriend, more of a friend.
Can you remember his name?
He was lovely.
What number did he live at?
Oh, I can't remember. Was it 24?
Do you know what happened to him?
No idea, love. No idea at all. It was ever such a long time ago.
Could it have been him?
Who?
The boy. Could he have been my dad?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any chance of that.
Why?
He was coloured.
He was black?
Not black, not black. He was brown, pale brown.
Oh, so he was mixed race?
What's that, love?
What was his name?
I can't remember.
On the way home, Tuesday passed a hot dog stall in the street, and the smell of frying onions made her feel so nauseous she had to stop and throw up into the gutter.
Oh. Hello?
It's me.
Hi.
How are you?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry about the other night.
It's okay.
It's not.
Okay, it's not.
It's just a shock. If you tell me again, I'll do it better. So tell me again.
Okay. Dan, I'm pregnant.
You're not.
I am.
Well, that's brilliant. That's completely brilliant.
Yeah, right.
It is. It is brilliant. We'll make it brilliant. We will. But honestly, if you want it, if you do, then... okay.
That night, she dreamed that a woman in ruby red slippers was whispering into her ear.
TOM23R. TOM23R. TOM23R.
Hello?
Tuesday.
Hello?
Are you listening?
Yeah.
TOM23R.
Are you real or unreal?
I'm here. I'm really here.
Can I tell you about my dream?
Yeah.
So, I dreamed last night that my mum had a message for me. She whispered in my ear. She said TOM23R. What do you think that could mean?
Sounds like a car registration plate.
Does it?
Doesn't it?
But why would she whisper a car registration plate?
Well, I mean, it was a dream. I mean, dreams aren't... Well, they don't have logic, do they?
But I think it really might have been her.
Well, what do you mean?
Do you think the police would talk to me?
About what?
About my mum. About the case. About if they ever had any leads. All of that stuff. Do you think they would?
Well, probably. I mean, why wouldn't they?
I want to talk to the people who tried to find her. I want to know what it is that they knew, if anything. I don't know why I've never done it before.
That day, Tuesday didn't go to work. Instead, she walked into the nearest police station and asked how she could find out more about her mother. A week later, she received a call from a retired police officer called Maggie Jones. Tuesday liked her immediately, trusted her enough to tell her the mad thing about the registration plate.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Why?
Your granddad. He came to me with the name Tom.
Really?
But I couldn't find anyone connected to your mother, to Ruby, who had that name.
Oh, right.
He said that his grandmother was a famous psychic.
Did he really?
Yes. I remember because I looked her up. Clara Tully was her name. And he thought that your mother, Ruby, might be psychic too.
Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of that.
No one told you?
No. I don't really know anything about my family. I mean, we don't really tell stories. Like, I don't really know anything about my mum. I might go up there to the commune, see if there's anyone still there who knew her.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't think anyone was at home. No one answered the door, so...
I was in the garden.
Sorry.
Can I help you?
Not really. I was just looking at the house. I used to live here when I was little.
Really?
Have you lived here a long time?
40 years.
Well, then you must have been here when I was here. You must have known my mum.
What's your mother's name?
Ruby Tully.
Are you Ruby's daughter?
Yes. Did you know her?
I did know her, yes.
Oh, well, that is wonderful.
Are you Tuesday?
Yes.
Well, how lovely to see you.
Oh, you don't mind? You don't mind me calling?
Not at all.
I just wanted to come and see it, to see the house. Did you know her well, my mum?
I did. I did know her quite well. I was in love with her.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. I was devastated when she went missing.
What's your name?
I'm Oliver.
Is there any chance that you might be my dad?
Sorry?
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't just come out with it, something like that. I'm so sorry. It's just I've never met my dad. I mean, I don't know. I've got no idea who he is, and I just thought it could be you, but...
It's not me.
Oh, right.
I mean, your mother had you before we ever met.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
No, please don't be. It's fine. It was a silly idea. Bit of a random question. Some woman turns up, says, "Are you my dad?" Sorry.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Well, who lives here now?
It's just myself, my wife and the children.
Oh, that's nice.
Everyone else sort of drifted off. You know, I got left with the place.
Well, it's a very lovely place.
Why not have a look around?
Really?
Sure. Have a wander. Then come in for some tea, if you like.
Oh, are you sure?
Sure. We can talk about Ruby.
That'd be great.
And so she did have a wander into the garden, and then a voice in her head whispered,
Not that way.
What?
Not that way.
Why?
It's somewhere else.
What's somewhere else?
What am I looking for? Over there.
Over here?
You're getting warmer.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
By a stone wall, there was a sort of outbuilding, with blue doors and peeling paint. Tuesday peered through the window. There it sat, a yellow Ford Cortina with the registration TOM23R.
What you doing?
Oh, I was just having a wander, but I need to go now.
I thought you were staying for tea.
I was, but I had a phone call and it was urgent.
How did you get a phone call?
Sorry?
There's no signal out here.
Isn't there?
Did you get a signal?
Yeah, my phone is quite weird. It just does sometimes pick up stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, it was lovely to meet you.
Oh, it was really lovely to meet you. Well, I better go. It's a work emergency thing.
Well, come back. Come back any time.
I will. I'll come back really soon.
And he stood there at the end of the drive, and he smiled his twinkly smile. And she couldn't get the car into reverse. Her hands were sweating, her heart was beating. For a moment, she felt like a girl in a horror film.
I found the car.
You found the car?
With that registration plate. It's just sitting in the garage at the place she used to live. Do you think it means anything?
Well, it must mean something, mustn't it? I mean, for you to dream that and then just see it there.
This man, Oliver, still lives there. He said he used to be in love with Ruby.
Did he? Did he say that?
When the police came to take away the yellow Ford Cortina, Oliver acted as if he didn't much care, as if the police were making an error which could only embarrass them. And because he appeared so unafraid, so calm, so together, his wife couldn't believe it when 4 days later he was actually arrested.
I heard her voice, Dan. I heard it in my head, telling me where to look.
That is weird.
And then I saw the car, like with the registration plate.
That's really weird. But maybe you just remembered it from when you were little.
I think it's the baby.
The baby? The baby's talking to you?
No, but the baby's making me more psychic.
The baby has made you psychic?
Yeah.
Because she was retired, Maggie Jones was unable to conduct the interview, but an equally competent female police officer was in charge.
We found strands of Ruby Tully's hair in the boot of your car.
Is that all you've got?
What's funny?
Could I get a cup of tea, please?
A cup of tea?
Yes, please. Just milk, no sugar.
Sure. Could you bring some tea, please?
Yes, Mum.
What's so funny?
Nothing's funny. It's very sad, really. Of course it is. But the thing is, you don't have any evidence, do you? I mean, you just have strands of hair. And what does that mean? It means she was in the car.
Well, the boot is a strange place to find them.
But it's not enough, is it? It's not anything, really.
I think you killed her.
I didn't mean to. I gave her a lift to her parents' house. And on the way there we had an argument, and I raised my voice, and the little girl, Tuesday, she was asleep at the time, asleep in the back seat, and I woke her up. It's a relief, actually, to talk about it.
What was the argument about?
Our relationship. She wanted to end our relationship.
And you didn't?
No. We hadn't really finished the conversation when Tuesday woke up, so Ruby agreed to meet me. I dropped them off at her parents' house and I waited for her at the end of the road. She left the child with her father and we drove somewhere to finish talking. She told me she was in love with someone else. I wanted to know who it was, but she wouldn't tell me. I didn't mean to hurt her. It was all silly, really, a silly accident. I just hit her, and she fell, and I thought she was pretending because she didn't move. I was going to call the police and just tell them. That was my first thought, but then, you see, it occurred to me that she was a bit of a drifter, almost nomadic, and that her parents believed she was perfectly mad. I mean, that's why she came to us at the farm. Because she couldn't stand it. She couldn't stand how they judged her, you see. And I thought, well, it might not seem so out of character to them If she doesn't come back, they might just assume that she's gone off somewhere and not bothered to tell anyone.
What did you do with the body?
I drove somewhere very quiet, very isolated, and I dug a great big hole.
Where was this?
I don't know. I honestly don't. I can't remember.
Nan, I want you to listen to me.
What is it, sweetheart? What's the matter, love? Are you all right? Are you in trouble?
No, I'm not in trouble.
Tell me, you can tell me. We're friends, me and you. We're friends, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
That's good, I'm glad. Yeah. That makes me very happy.
Nan, listen, I've got some news. Big news. And it's not about me. It's about my mum.
What? What is it?
They think she was murdered.
Who's they?
The police.
The police?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right at all.
Nan.
And she's travelling, is Ruby. She's travelling the world.
Tuesday took Peggy's hands in hers. They were swollen and arthritic. Tuesday kissed them. Then for some reason, she began to sing.
What are you doing, you daft bugger?
That night, Tuesday had her clearest dream yet.
Tuesday, wake up.
Yeah.
It's me.
Hello.
I'm buried in a blue field, under an oak tree.
Where's the field? Where's the field, Mum? That's it.
What, here?
Yes.
Okay.
Stop the car. Blimey. That is it. That's the field.
You okay?
Oh, I might be wrong about this.
That's all right.
I'll radio the others.
If I'm right, though.
Yeah.
Will I be allowed to hold the bones? I'd like to hold them in my hands, please, if that's all right. If that's possible. I mean, they're my mum's bones. I mean, I think if anyone's allowed to hold them, like forensics people and DNA people and all those people might not let me. But if anyone should be allowed to hold them, then it should be me. Mum? Mum, are you there? Are we in the right place?
By the time the remains of Ruby Tully had been discovered, it was dark and raining. Her bones were clean and white. And when Tuesday held them in her hands, Ruby's voice was clear as a bell.
You found me.
I found you.
Thank you.
Will you stay with me? Will you keep coming to see me in my dreams?
I will.
I wish you were alive.
I wish I was alive too.
I'm going to have a baby.
I know.
I think it's a boy.
I know it's a boy.
Hey, you know what?
What?
A funny thing happened to my hands.
Ah.
Look at them. Look at them.
That's brilliant.
Like brand new.
What happened?
I think maybe it was you.
Me?
I think maybe you healed me with that song you sang. I'm serious. You think it's impossible, but these things happen. Once in a lifetime. Hey, you know what?
What?
I've started knitting.
Have you?
I'm going to knit a cardigan for the baby.
Oh, great.
Keep them warm in the winter.
Lovely.
Dr. Patel?
Is that Niche?
Yes. Who's that?
This is Ruby Tully's daughter.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, my name's Tuesday.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thanks so much for ringing.
Oh, it's no problem at all.
I just saw the news and I was devastated. I had to contact you. I hope you don't mind.
No, I don't mind. Of course not. It's brilliant, actually, because I hardly knew her. I mean, I was so little when she disappeared, and And now I hardly know anyone else who knows her either, so it's great. Did you know her really well?
Oh, we grew up together. We lived in the same street for years.
So it is you.
What is me?
My nan said my mother had this friend, this boy, lived in the same street, but I had no idea how to find you.
Oh, we lost touch when I went to university, but we were really close up until then.
So what happened?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. She just stopped calling me. She didn't want to know me, basically.
Is there any chance at all that you could be my dad?
Your dad?
Sorry, I've just got to ask, because I haven't got a clue who he is, and my nan said it couldn't be you, because I'm so white and you're not. But did you ever, were you ever a couple?
We were, kind of.
I'm so sorry to just ask you out of nowhere.
It's all right, it's fine. So the last time I saw Ruby, she came to see me. I was doing my first term in medicine.
Right.
And she slept with this bloke. Can't remember his name. No, it was Ralph. That was it. He was my flatmate. He was a complete arsehole. She didn't even like him. You see, it still annoys me now. And then we kind of got together on the same weekend.
Oh.
And it was amazing. It was brilliant.
That's nice. That's nice to hear.
But then she wouldn't ring me. She wouldn't call me back after that weekend.
Do you think that maybe when she found out that she was pregnant, she just got freaked out?
I don't know.
Because she didn't know who the dad was, and then when I was born, when she saw me, she just assumed that it must have been the other boy.
Ralph.
Yeah, who was the dad?
Maybe. It makes sense.
But isn't there a chance that even though I'm really pale, that I could still be your daughter? I've got really, dark, straight hair. I don't see why it couldn't be you who's my dad instead of that other one.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I'm afraid. I'm afraid that when the baby's born, I'll stop being psychic. Because that's when it started, when I got pregnant. Or rather, when I started feeling pregnant.
But you kind of had it before, didn't you? You just didn't realise.
Yeah, but it was like the volume went right up. Right up. But does that mean it'll go down again?
I don't know.
I don't want it to. Go away. I can talk to my mother. I can see her. I can. I don't want her to go anywhere. I want her right here with me.
What if the baby's psychic?
They won't be, not if it's a boy.
Why's that then?
Boys in the family don't seem to have the same thing.
Well, maybe he'll be the first.
Oh, it's not true, actually. My granddad was a bit psychic. Just a little bit. He knew half a number plate, didn't he?
That's true.
Dad?
Yeah?
It's Tuesday.
I know.
I just like saying that. I just like saying, Dad, it's Tuesday. Will you say something at the funeral about the person she was and why she was so lovely?
I'd love to.
You okay?
You all right?
I feel a bit nervous.
Nervous of what?
Standing up there, in front of everyone.
You'll be fine.
The funeral was held, and rightly so, on a Tuesday. In the church, a gallery of ghosts stood watching. A girl in a soaking wet blue dress. Her name is Emily Cartwright. Her sister Clara is there too. Clara is Tuesday's celebrated psychic great-great-grandmother. Clara's father Enoch, her mother Harriet, and her husband George are all with her, as are their 4 sons. Charlie the goalkeeper, Robin the poet, Finley the heartbreaker, Joe the saint, and his wife Eloise. And of course there's Frank too.
Lovely to see you, Grandad. We're here today to celebrate the life of Ruby Tully, a woman who I remember in fragments who I see in my dreams. And I can safely say that she's here with us now.
And of course I was. I was right there, with the Cartwrights and the Tullys, with all my family, with the dead and the living.
Sweet and low, sweet and low, wind of the western sea. Low, low, breathe and blow, wind of the western sea. Over the rolling waters go, come from the dying moon and blow, blow him again to me. While my little one, while my pretty one sleeps.
In Tuesday's Child by Katie Hims, Tuesday was played by Rosa Yevtushenko, Rose Hilton-Hilly and Jeannie Spark. Ruby was Amy Metcalf, Dan was Harry Jardine, and Nish was Paul Baisley. Peggy was played by Lisa Stevenson, and Frank by David Seddon. Maggie was Carolyn Pickles, her boss was Sean Murray, and the new DI was Georgie Fuller. And Oliver was played by Joel McCormack and Michael Burtonshaw. Tuesday's Child was directed by Jessica Dromgoole.